Ooh.
Oh!
Here we are, everyone. What you've been waiting for. The final day of Jingle Jam. Don't forget to get your donations in if you want to get one of the best Christmas collections ever. JingleJam.silverfire.com. And it's the Fighting Fantasy stream. An old tradition. There
aren't two Simons!
Simon's
This is Jack.
Simon's video
This
is
is my
doubled.
son. It's like I got my arm around him. This is my son.
And my daughter over there as well.
You went off.
Hello.
You went off.
So we brought our
Oh.
children to the
Yes.
stream. Our much more talented than us children.
Well, I mean,
Speak for myself.
you know, we have different talents. Everyone's got a talent, Lewis. Everyone's got a talent. You know, I'll discover mine one day, I'm sure. You know, maybe it's swimming. I don't know. I haven't really swum much, so, you know, haven't found that out.
I'm sure we'll get a chance.
Are we under the sexual themes label on Twitch?
Well, I suppose if Nina wants to be that, Nina, we can get some
Is that even
not
Just-
safe for work.
Just bear in mind, we are also streaming on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And we
okay.
might break their TOS if we, you know, have any
This is a new meta. You can draw
big honking
You can
bazongas.
draw cocker and tit in it. I think you could do that on YouTube anyway, which is excellent. I think we draw a lot of. There were always a few bell ends and boobs in this anyway, right, Nina?
Well, I mean, there's two bellends here on this stream already,
At least.
Lewis. Neat. It looks like what is happening with... We have this issue with these two end cameras where someone who is on that far
massive.
side...
Hey.
Look, it looks like she's sitting on Jack's knee.
Not safe. For
Oh, hello.
Well,
It's going to be okay, Jack. It's going to be okay. I know last year was traumatizing.
Yeah. I hope you're ready for your wrists
I
to
made it.
hurt.
My wrist always hurts, Simon.
so
You're
Always.
artist, professional artist,
Shut up.
always in pain.
so today.
Did you just tell me to shut up?
Yes,
That's
we
just
are-
going to make me talk more, Lewis. There are two...
Oh.
What? What's happening?
No one noticed. It's okay.
When did that happen?
Where is it? I'm not here.
It took me like 5 minutes to realise.
I need an invite.
Okay, sorry, Lewis. Please.
Without further ado, this is the book we're doing today. A fighting fantasy book by Jonathan Green.
Oh.
It's called "'Twas the Night
send you a link.
Before."
Thanks, man.
"'Twas the Krampus Night Before Christmas."
Right.
This was kickstarted back in 2019.
Oh, Kickstarter.
I managed to secure a copy. It's a rare Christmas-themed fighting fantasy, written by this guy who did the history of fighting fantasy. So he's read all of them. He's an expert.
It's not loading.
What, Jonathan Green?
Yeah, he's an expert.
I mean, he's written many of
He's
them.
written a bunch. He wrote He's written the book. He wrote the book on this. 2 books, in fact.
He literally wrote the 2 books
About
on
fighting fantasy.
Right. Okay.
And this is his work. So,
So we can't blame Ian this year. We've got to blame Stephen.
when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings
have you
were
missed
hung.
out
I
the
did.
first
I missed
line?
The first line. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Nina's having trouble with the website.
That's all right.
Okay.
So, you wake with a start. As the clock in the hall starts to chime. You thought. Shall I
Can
get
we-
started?
Can we make sure that you don't state like your login details out loud live on stream for websites?
You're not
and
supposed
stuff?
to hear Nina. It's okay.
Okay.
She's setting up her. She's muted on
Okay.
purpose, guys. On purpose.
Thank you. People can lip read though.
What is
know?
a sugar plum? I don't. Sugar
A sugar plum. It's a plum that is dipped in sugar, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
It's like a preserved sugary plum thing.
Okay, I'm just going to start. So you're in bed. You wake with a start.
Me? Am I actually Simon?
Yes, Simon Honeydew.
Okay.
You wake with a start as the clock in the hall starts to chime.
I don't have a clock in my hall.
Well, you do now, apparently.
Oh.
You lie there listening, the bed covers pulled up tight under your chin, your
Sounds
heart beating, an excited tattoo like a little drummer boy, wondering,
Peace on earth! Little drummer boy.
wondering,
Sorry.
has he been yet?
Has he been?
It is Christmas Eve after all.
Oh,
Bong.
Santa. Bong?
Bong. The chiming of the clock.
It's Duncan
Bong.
here. Right, what?
11, 12, 13.
What?
The crystal clear ringing of the last chime echoes through the silent house.
Oh, shit.
13 chimes?
That's ominous.
There must be something wrong with the clock. You are just wondering whether you should go and take a look at the clock when you hear a crash from downstairs, followed by a heavy,
I just moved when I heard the crash. I just shook.
followed by a heavy thud. Are you being burgled? What's going on? After several long seconds pass, without hearing anything else, your curiosity can take it no longer, and you steel yourself to look. Getting out of bed, you pull on your dressing gown,
Right.
over your pajamas, put on your slippers.
I don't really wear pajamas. I'm just nude. Fully nude. But unfortunately, we can't draw me fully nude because the artists are setting up. So we're not going to see that, sadly. Just going to have to imagine it, chat.
Oh, yeah.
It is quite a cold night. Just bear that in mind, chat. It is quite a cold night.
What a missed opportunity. This is you, Lucy. This is you dressed up.
Oh, right. That is... My dressing gown is... It looks a bit like a Santa outfit. Coincident. Is that my... Wait. Oh, thank God. It's my belly button. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was thinking they fucking done me a bit wrong there, haven't they? Fucking hell. Come on. But...
Okay, so we are doing this as part of the Jingle Jam. It's the last day today.
Last day to get the Burr collection.
Patat donated a hundo. He says, "Sad I missed Simon's massive pee-pee, but glad I get to catch this, one of my favourite streams of the year." Patat, thank you so much. Some great messages in. Wait until my favourite stream to finally donate. Thank you, Theo. Jiggle Belly Cat from Rupen. Bringing it full circle from the start to the end.
I'm even wearing the same shirt I did on day one.
Have you washed it?
Yes.
Good. Some great messages. Fumble Thumb says, "My favourite stream of what's been my favourite Jingle Jam.
Oh.
Nina stokes the flames that Disney's Robin Hood started. Lewis's bee costume stirred a new generation, and only time will tell what wonderful new deviants Bryony's Jingle Cats will awaken." Good
Yeah.
Lord.
A lot of people got a thing for worms now.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time before, in like 10 years' time, we're going to get a load of wormies, putting on their worm costumes and going to WormCon. So,
WormCon. That's probably already a thing, right?
Jack, WormCon?
Hopefully, one day.
Hopefully.
So
People may not be able to hear or see him.
Yeah, our artists are struggling with technical issues, but we're just going to plow on regardless. And we'll use what we used to use when we were kids, our fucking imaginations.
Okay.
Okay. At the bottom of the stairs stands the old grandfather clock.
Right.
That just chimed 13. At least you think it did. Sprigs of holly and garlands of tinsel adorn it, and the rest of the furniture in your hallway.
Wow, I went to a lot of effort
You
this
did.
year.
You love Christmas, clearly.
Where are my cats?
Who knows? The front door to the house is before you and remains closed, and there is
That's
no
good.
sign of anyone entering by force.
What about the back door, though?
Would you like to examine the grandfather clock, open the front door,
No, God, no.
go into the sitting room, or go into the dining room?
The dining room. That's where I store, just a whole bunch of crap. I'm not going in there.
Okay.
I don't want to disturb anything.
All the crap. It might fall
Can I go
over.
into the kitchen? Can I put the kettle on, make myself a lovely cup of Yorkshire tea biscuit brew, not sponsored?
I guess you have to go through one of the other rooms to get there.
Okay, I guess the dining room's probably on the way. All right, I'll chance the dining room.
It is dark in the dining room, but someone has forgotten to turn off the icicle-shaped bulbs that adorn the mirror standing on one end. You can see enough light to navigate through.
I'm sorry. There's a dining room with a mirror with icicle-shaped bulbs.
You put them there.
Okay.
This room is as exuberantly decorated as the rest of the house. There are Christmas cards, sprigs of holly, bunches of mistletoe, and a small tree in one corner. At the far end, the door leading to the kitchen is closed, but there is something about the atmosphere that gives you the impression that something has been disturbed.
Right. So basically, the book is telling me that something in the dining room is different. Can I check the Christmas tree? Because there might be presents under the tree, right? If Santa's been.
Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, sure.
Santa's been.
You take in the tinsel, the fringed gold lame, the endless links of paper chains, and tiny elves wearing Santa hats hung across the tree. But then your brows crease in confusion as you lay eyes on something that you don't remember being there. It looks like a string of tiny tinsel-wrapped skulls, as if someone has repurposed Halloween decorations in time for Christmas.
Oh, well, that is strange, Lewis.
Okay.
Shall I make my way into... There's nothing under the tree. Doesn't say anything.
No.
I guess I'll make my way into the kitchen if I can, Lewis.
Well, you can search the sideboard or examine the dining table.
Oh, maybe there's something on the table.
Yeah, there might be.
A giant roast turkey, just steaming.
104. The table has been set. You don't remember doing it with the finest silver cutlery.
I don't
and
have silver
folded
cutlery.
linen napkins. The tablecloth, however, is filthy. It appears to be covered in soot, and lying in the center of the table where the turkey would be is a huge cracker, the largest you've ever seen, with a red tag that reads, "Pull me."
That's bait. That's fucking bait.
Would you like to pull the cracker?
I can't pull a cracker by myself, can I?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you can.
Do you know what? On PP, we didn't do the silent Christmas cracker story.
The silent Christmas cracker.
Christmas crackers. They're more ecologically friendly, and they don't include the little snapping, banging thing in the middle.
Oh. What's the
So
point?
be careful. If you buy eco-friendly crackers, they may not bang or crack. So just a little...
So, pull the cracker that says "pull me," or leave well enough alone.
Chat, what should I do? What should I do, chat? Pull or not pull?
To pull or not to
Pull, not pull. Pull, 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 not. Pull, 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 pull. Give him a tug. Pull, 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 pull. Leave. Pull, 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 pull. There's a lot of pulls. It's overwhelmingly pull.
Okay.
Simon Lewis, we got art.
We got art!
We're just going back to
I'm
Pig Shop
just
for
hearing
now.
from our artists live in the studio. We have art.
Art is online.
Did you mention something about being naked?
Yes.
Are you actually naked?
Well, Simon would like. Yes, Nina, please.
Sorted.
I prefer this version of you coming downstairs in the
Yeah.
nude of
Just-
Christmas, looking.
Look at him.
Oh my God! It's,
A happy boy.
Nina,
be very careful, Nina.
don't be doing that. Thank you, Nina.
Oh,
Got him.
there's a second layer of censorship.
Holy
You're safe.
shit.
You're safe.
Holy shit.
What is he doing to Daff? Oh my God!
Nothing.
My God.
All right.
Fucking hell,
Wonderful.
Nina.
Thank you for sharing
Sorry.
this.
Put his clothes back on. Put his clothes back on, for goodness sake. He's pulling a
It's a
cracker.
cold night. Yeah.
It's a cold night. All right.
Lifting the cracker from the center of the table, it really is quite heavy. You take hold of it at both ends and pull hard. But the snap,
I'm doing it like this, Lewis.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm pulling, like, oh, like,
the snap
Okay.
when it comes is more like the concussive blast of a bomb going off.
what the
God.
fuck?
And you are thrown across the room by the blast. We now need to roll a dice, which I neglected to bring. Oh, but there is dice built in, isn't there?
Oh
to these
yeah,
books
you go
normally?
to like a random page.
Yeah, okay. Lose.
147.
Why would you do that? Lose 4 endurance points.
Well, I don't
Okay.
know how many endurance points I
You've
have.
got 20. Start with 20.
Okay, so we're going to need some kind of stat sheet.
So
oh,
you've got 20 endurance. You're going to start with 11 agility and 11 combat. Is what we're going to do.
11, 11,
What's that, 20?
20, but it's minus 4
So
now.
it's now 16. Sorry.
That's right.
Oh, well, there you go. You pick yourself up and dust yourself down. Looking in the mirror, you see that the front of your dressing gown is now black with soot, as is your face.
Nina, don't draw that. Don't draw that.
Fuck's
That's
sake.
fine. It's fine. We can just imagine.
Just put a little bit of
we
scorch on
can
him.
just imagine what that looks like.
Scorch him up a bit.
Let's, you know.
But then you spot something lying on the floor. It is the gift from the cracker.
Oh,
A set of lockpicks.
there we go. So
Oh
it
my
was
goodness
worth
me.
it.
What's that equivalent?
That's good, isn't it?
Right, equipment.
So you've got some lockpicks. Good stuff.
What do lockpicks look like? Just sticks.
Like a hook.
Amazing.
Hook.
Okay.
See that?
Make them more silk. Yeah, there we go. We can actually see them. That's good. Yeah, that's perfect.
Sure.
That's perfect.
Okay. Oh my goodness. As you stand up, there's some tinsel snakes off the tree and wraps around your neck,
Oh.
trying to truss you up like a Christmas turkey and strangle
wow.
you.
Christmas. Oh, this is my present. Oh yeah.
Should be good.
I gotta remember what's the safe word? Daddy's little piss slut. That's it. I gotta remember that.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
We should be good now.
You yell,
Shout out Mizzou in the chat.
Daddy's little whatever. I'm not going to repeat that. And lose 2 more endurance
Oh,
points.
for fuck's
as you
sake.
struggle free.
Okay.
So you're down to 14.
Huh?
Oh. Entering the kitchen, you feel a cold gust of air, and then the back door slams shut.
The back door was open.
Someone
Hide my screen a second.
or
please.
something was
Or
just
go
in
to
here.
Jack's.
TJ, can we hide Nina's screen for a second?
Just go to Jack's screen if you can. We should have it working
TJ,
now.
if you're still here,
Uh-oh.
please, please. We just have to wait, Nina. It's all right.
That's all right.
Just keep going on there for the moment.
All right.
Will you open the back door in the hopes of catching whoever was just here, or search the kitchen for clues as to who might have been here, or run back upstairs to bed and hide under the covers?
Oh God. What's the point of looking for clues rather than just going out and seeing them and confronting them? Because by the time you figured out what you're dealing with, they'll be long gone. So I guess I just rush out through the back door.
Okay. You grab the handle and notice there's soot on the handle of the back door where someone has opened it from the inside. Pulling open the door, you peer out into the icy cold night, half closing your eyes against the biting wind. Thick snow blankets the ground, covering everything in fuzzy white anonymity. You then hear the clanking of chains and glance upwards. There is a glimpse of something large and shadowy as it climbs onto the roof and disappears. Your heart racing and your frantic breath clouding in the air, you feel your blood quicken as your system is flooded with adrenaline. Would you like to climb the drain pipe and follow whatever it was that you saw scramble onto the roof? Or would you slam the door, run upstairs, hurry back to bed, and hide under the covers?
Oh no, it's giving me a second opportunity to quit. I ain't a quitter. I am going to shimmy up the drain pipe of my house wearing nothing but my PJs and dressing gown.
Okay. I kind of want to see what would happen if you hid, but if you want to find that
It
out,
might just be game over.
it's not this stream. Yeah. This is the time for action, Simon. You're right.
I am an action man.
you've had an
Did you
intruder.
say that about? Why did Nina just laugh?
I don't know. How do you climb a pipe? That's not climbing a
Look at
pipe.
Hand over hand.
Ass.
We
Damn,
did
boy.
that, Simon.
It's a thick ass boy. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
We can do that now. That's fine.
We can.
That's perfectly
safe.
legal.
Allowed on Switch.
Yeah.
The metal drain pipe is freezing to the touch.
Uh-oh.
But despite this, you grab hold and use it to scale the side of the building, heading for the roof.
Nina, please.
All right, we're on
Take-
the roof.
It does say take an endurance test. So I will. I
there
will
we
do
go.
that.
Have you got a bobble? You do have a bobble, right? On your
What does that mean?
bobble list.
I don't have. I'm a bobbleless.
We need another one of those £10 bobbles.
Yes, please. Are they really 10 quid?
They're 10 quid.
Fucking rip
Yeah.
off.
Going up in
Bullshit,
price,
innit?
you know, it's
Bit of
bobbleflation.
foam. Bit of fucking foam. 10 quid.
Making it to the top of the drain pipe successfully, you pass your endurance test.
Oh,
you
thank
don't lose
you.
endurance in this, by the way, when you do it. It's not like luck.
What's going on?
You grab hold of the gutter and haul yourself onto the roof. There in front of you is an ornately carved sleigh, painted red and piled high with bulging sacks of presents,
It's Santa.
complete with 8 fully grown reindeer.
Oh, right, Nina.
Oh god. Oh god.
8 reindeer.
But, as
But-
if the sleigh and the reindeer weren't enough for a surprise, there is a tall. Fucking hell.
Sure.
Oh my god. That's 6. Yep.
There is a tall,
They're all
hunched figure, much of its form hidden by a large fur-lined cloak it is wearing, manhandling a squirming sack into the back of the sleigh. Done, it jumps up into the driver's seat. You're facing the back of the
fuck?
sleigh, so the snorting, stamping reindeer and sinister cloaked figure and bulging, squirming sack are unaware of your presence.
Can you please not say the words bulging, squirming sack ever again?
Taking up the reins, the figure tugs on them sharply and cracks the whip it is holding. Startled, the reindeer leap forward. Do you want to board the sleigh before it takes off, or shimmy back down the drain pipe to the ground?
I'm hopping aboard, Lewis. I'm hopping aboard.
That's very brave of you. As the sleigh moves towards the edge of
Yeet.
the roof, its runners bumping over the tiles, you have to run to catch up. Your slippers threaten to take your feet from under you, but you nonetheless catch up with the sleigh, just as the reindeer throw themselves into the teeth of the blizzard, and you haul yourself on board, sliding among down the sacks that fill the huge sleigh, unseen by the sinister driver.
Okay, that's good that he hasn't noticed me.
Would you like to untie the knotted cord, keeping the squirming sack closed, or would you rather not risk unleashing what might be lurking within?
Oh, God. Is it just going to be like a little boy? Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. Aren't you the diggy hole man? Shut the fuck up, kid. Shut up.
And you put
Sorry.
him back in.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's have a peek inside. Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Undoing the cord, you pull the sack open and are surprised to find yourself looking down at a gentle, softly lined face with rosy red cheeks, a curling white moustache,
Is
and
it-
a long white beard.
It's Santa!
Father you begin, before the flustered face peering up at you shushes you. Shush, little boy. Now's not the time for introductions. He's clearly old, but his expression is one of the most powerful you've ever seen. I've been captured by Krampus, the Christmas devil. And it looks like you're my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, no.
My hands are tied, which is why I've been unable
Literally.
to free myself. You
Right.
must get word to Jingle. He'll know what to do.
I'm sorry? Jingle?
Yes,
Jingle Jam?
but I don't know. My friend Jingle.
Oh, it's an elf, right? Jingle. Jingle the elf. That seems about right.
With a sudden snarl,
Santa would not call me a twat. Thank
What?
you.
with a sudden snarl, you notice the driver
Swap over.
has left his seat at the front of the sleigh
Uh-oh.
and is looming over you
Uh-oh.
in attempt to stop you. Make a note that your opponent has the initiative in the upcoming battle.
Okay, make a note
131.
of that.
Now,
Make a note. Write that down.
a bolt of lightning splits the sky, and the snowstorm asunder. The hood of the driver falls back, revealing his horrible face. It is the demonic leer of a hideous amalgam of man and beast, with the caprine eyes of a goat,
Oh, nice.
wolfish fangs, and long curling horns.
So why did it say caprine but not lupine?
Is it Capricorn? Caprine?
Yeah.
What do we have here? A devious spy? Well, Krampus says it's your time to die. What
Oh,
will
no.
you do? Now, you do have 2 special abilities.
What?
Because it's Christmas, you have one ability called Naughty or Nice,
Right.
and you have one ability called The Pen is Mightier Than the Sword.
Okay. The leading is pretty good between the N and the I of pen is. That's good. I don't want to... Well, it's kerning, isn't it? It's not leading.
Yes. And do you get 3 uses for each? Oh, you do. You get 3 uses for each. Thank you, Nina and Jack, for having that. So, Simon, you can choose to use either one of those. You don't know what they do. Well, actually, I
What do
can
you
tell
mean?
you what they do.
Okay.
So, Naughty or Nice... I didn't know. Naughty or Nice, if you find yourself in a tight spot, you can use this ability to change the nature of the magical world around you. However, this may make things worse for yourself.
Right.
The Pen is Mightier. This ability allows you to avoid combat by altering the narrative of the encounter.
Oh, okay.
So you can basically get yourself out of a combat if you want. So
quite
you're about to fight Krampus,
Yeah.
the Christmas devil.
Yeah,
He
I
looks
think
like-
this is bad.
He looks like a fucking psychopath. I
Right.
mean, I don't know if we've got a picture of him, but he's bad.
Do you guys know what he looks like? Krampus.
It's kind of like Santa meets the devil meets
Do you want
the
to show
Grinch.
them the picture?
I don't
well, I
know,
mean,
there's a
show the
picture here, but-
artists.
They've seen it,
'Cause-
right?
Yeah.
The Christmas devil.
Okay.
They're creative enough to figure it out themselves.
Looks
He
like a
looks-
scary
there's a nice
goat
picture
man.
of him in here, but you can't really see it. He's horrible. He's horrible. Would you like to use anything then, Simon? What do you think?
I cast spell.
Yeah.
I guess I want to pen his breast milk.
Okay.
I want to pen his mightier in an attempt to change the narrative. Maybe he wouldn't have seen me, or maybe I'm not going to be in peril
Okay.
if I
Well,
use it.
you pull hard on a loose rein, and the sleigh slews sideways, sending the devil sliding out of the driver's seat.
Right?
Your actions would have had him slide out of the sleigh completely if he didn't manage to grab hold of a carved lantern mount.
So he's dangling.
Yeah. With a snapping of wood and a shearing of metal, the sleigh slams into the ground, and you and the sinister creature are violently thrown out by the
Okay.
force of the impact. See, it turns out that it was still a bad thing still happened. So,
Okay, I might have just delayed the inevitable. But
Yes.
Right.
195. My goodness, sorry, I've got to pan forward a bit. Your body slams into the ground, and you lie there stunned. Every part of you is hurting. Lose 1 endurance point.
Okay.
Turn
So
to
endurance is
25.
basically just health
Yeah.
in this. Combat is is that just skill in this?
Combat is skill, yes.
So what's agility?
That is for luck kind of
That's
stuff.
luck, pretty
Yeah.
much. Okay. So in order to avoid things,
Yeah.
your agility. That makes sense.
Speed.
Can you stop making me fart? I have IBS! It's a condition!
You pick yourself up and brush the snow from your dressing gown. Behind
Right.
you hear the diabolical monster bellowing at the reindeer, urging them to get up. And before you can do anything, he is back in the driver's seat, and one crack of his whip sends the reindeer galloping away, leaving you all alone in the snowy wilderness with
Oh.
no idea of where you are or how to get home.
Oh. This might be game over.
What you wouldn't do for a pair of snow boots right now.
I got my slippers. What do you mean I'm in the wilderness?
do you have the code-
Surely I'm still in Bristol somewhere.
Do you have the
Right.
No, I don't know. You're in the
We're in
wilderness.
Bristol?
You were
Well,
in,
that's where I fucking live,
you
and
were
it
in
was my
Santa's
house.
magical sleigh. You're lucky you're not in the fucking ocean.
We're probably just in fucking Hot Wells or somewhere.
Well, we'll find out.
Clifton Down at the most. I'm going to be fine.
You were up there for a while, chatting to
I'll hail a
Santa.
taxi.
Okay, now, do you have the code word cozy recorded on your adventure sheet?
No.
So I imagine there was a way for you to get dressed up in your Christmas clothes. It is bitterly cold, and despite pulling the collar of your dressing gown up against the wind, your teeth are chattering and your whole body is shivering. Lose 2 endurance points,
Oh, no.
1 agility point, and 1 combat point.
What the fuck?
I know, it's not bad. And you have to write the word cold on your adventure sheet. So you're now cold.
Right.
You
Put
are-
cold on endurance somewhere, maybe,
Yeah.
Nina. Put cold next to the 11. There we are.
Okay.
I'm cold.
So, although you are aware of your immediate location, you have no idea where your house is in relation to where you are. The night sky's thick with wintry clouds,
Right.
and you trudge off. Soon a light appears through the darkness. A single-story hovel, stone-built chimney, thick smoke rising from it. The rest of the building is wood and a haphazard thatch on the roof.
Okay.
Would you like to knock on the door? Or would you like to keep trudging through the snow, heading in what you think is roughly the same direction the sleigh went?
I'm in fucking trouble here. I better, chance it. Knock on the door. Hello? I'm a little boy in the cold. Let me in.
The door is opened by a burly man with muscular arms and a thick black beard.
Oh.
He has a sturdy leather apron, and his hands and face are covered with soot. Catching sight of the ruddy glow, you realize he must be a blacksmith. When he sees you standing there, he looks you up and down, his gaze lingering on your slippered feet.
So there probably is a blacksmith in Bristol, right?
Probably.
At least one.
He's supposed to be burly. Why does he look like Slender Man?
Oh my god, he does! Oh.
Who do you reckon the blacksmith is in Bristol?
Who?
If you have the word cold recorded on your adventure sheet, turn to 22.
Jeff. It's probably Jeff. Was that a joke? Did you have like...
No, it's just, I've genuinely wondered.
Okay, well I don't... Chat, do you know who the blacksmith is in Bristol?
Okay. So, it is wonderfully warm inside the forge, and the heat is already starting to chase the cold from your bones. Restore 1 combat point and 1 agility point,
Yay!
and then turn to 42.
So I'm no longer cold.
This was the right thing to do to chance going in this little hut, apparently.
Right.
Here, says the blacksmith, limping over. He ladles you some broth into a wooden bowl.
Oh, broth. Oh, I could go with some broth.
This'll
actually.
warm you up. Would you like to drink it?
Of course I would. I trust this man with my life.
Gain 4 endurance points.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now, he says, tell me what brings you here on a freezing Christmas Eve.
Santa's been kidnapped by Krampus. He's in a bag. I need to get to the North Pole and save Christmas or something.
Do you possess the silver sword?
What?
Do you...
I literally just came from my house. How would I have a silver sword?
Well, in that case, what you really need is a weapon. Here, take this. He offers you his axe, as he clearly uses it to chop
And
wood
my axe.
for the fire.
Okay.
Okay, so he gives you an axe. You can record the blacksmith's axe. If you use it in battle, you may add 1 point to your combat rating.
Okay. Pog. So it's like enchanted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty cool. Well, not really. It's just better than fighting with no weapon, which you're currently doing, I guess.
Oh.
There is a bang at the door, and he pulls it open. Standing there is a beautiful young woman, a shawl pulled around her chin and held in place by an ice blue hand. The woman takes a step over the threshold, and you see that under her skirts,
I'm sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
under her skirts,
Whoa.
rather than feet, she has the cloven hooves of a goat.
Oh.
Begone, deceiver! The blacksmith yells, grabbing a pair of red-hot iron tongs from the forge.
Oh my god.
He catches her nose between the glowing pincers and drags her kicking and screaming outside.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is she a centaur?
It was a goat bottom half, right? Did I hear that right?
She's a top half woman, bottom half goat.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Do you know, I could probably work with that.
as she
Shit.
steps
Fine.
outside, as he drags her outside, her clothes vanish, and she unfurls.
Come on!
She unfurls
Let's fucking go!
wings as broad as a dragon's
Oh, okay, cool.
and howls in pain as she flies away into the night.
That's fucking badass. What? I'm sorry, what?
Oh my god.
There was a lot there, wasn't there, Nina? Sorry, I didn't give you much
No,
to
that
work
sounds
with.
cool as fuck. What?
There's no time to delay. You are sure that this succubus, who would have caught you otherwise,
Succubus?
would be on her way to alert your quarry
Is she going to
to
suck
your
my
progress.
bus?
Suck your bussy.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Off she goes. Ooh.
Your destination lies to the north, but betwixt here and there lies a frozen lake and a forest. It'd be up to ye to decide which path to follow, but both will take you to the river of ice that marks the pass through the mountains. Good luck.
all right. So that's probably the Forest of Dean, right?
Right.
Frozen River. I guess the Severn, maybe. Yeah. That works out. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, would you like to head left towards the forest or right towards the valley, which has an ice lake and a frozen castle?
A frozen castle. That sounds pretty pog. Da 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 da. Here I am. How I can't remember the words. Of the Frozen song.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right, okay, God.
It's
It's a good thing we've
The
got...
cold never bothered me anyway.
It really would be
Amazing.
different if you were doing that movie, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'd love it.
I am available, Disney.
Yeah,
It's Disney, right?
he is
Yeah,
available.
I'm available.
We don't want him. Which way are you going? Ice Lake. Following the course described
Yeah.
by the bottom of the valley, the most direct route to the castle is across the lake itself. Would you prefer to set out across the ice or skirt the shore of the lake? Even
I'm
though
skirting.
this is a significantly longer route.
I ain't going directly across the frozen lake. That's madness. That is
Okay.
madness. Nina Fashion Queen says Sherlock Holmes in the chat.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt, but we can swap over to the Malteser canvas now. It's
Malteser,
finally working.
Yeah.
Malteser canvas.
The multi-user canvas.
multi-user
If we just
canvas?
hide Nina's screen.
So was that just like filler stuff?
No. That's all canon.
That's canon.
That's all canon.
But this is the real. We're going to see the real setup of things that you've prepared.
No.
What?
No.
It's literally just what
We
you've
didn't
been
prepare that
seeing.
much.
Is this
It's
gonna
just
be better or
backgrounds.
the
It's just
same?
getting it
the
working
same.
in the canvas.
It's
It
the
is.
same, but both of you are going to be able to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Right. That's the only difference.
Right.
Right. I did wonder what Jack was doing this whole time.
Just getting it working.
Yeah.
By skirting
time to do that is live.
So by skirting around the edge of the lake, I'm pretty sure you've avoided A, falling through the ice, and B, some sort of ice hydra. But
A what?
I'm just getting the old.
instead, you you see.
Do we need to move the Jack's camera a bit? Because he's a
Sorry,
bit.
I've scooted over to try and.
Oh.
Okay,
something
maybe we
out.
just need. Well, whatever position you're going to be in.
Lying in the snow is the body of what is clearly a dead reindeer.
Oh God!
Yep.
Picking at the carcass is a pair
You
of
scratched
large.
the side of your face a little bit. Oh no, it's a little bit of felt. I thought that was blood on your cheek. It's just a tiny bit of felt from the hat. Oh my fucking God! I thought you'd just like idly just scratch. Also, something's just fallen onto my foot from down here. Oh no, it's just I'm just caught in a bunch of wires.
Okay,
Oh Jesus. Okay, let's just move
we're
that
doing
out of the way.
once we've got into this, we'll be going like gung ho.
You got this. Let's go.
All right.
Would you like to try and sneak past the feeding wolves? There are two large wolves feeding on this reindeer carcass. There's no
Fuck.
indication they've seen you. Would you like to try and sneak past them? Would you like to take to your heels and run as fast as you can? Or do you want to jump the wolves and attack them with the axe?
I'm going to try and sneak. I'm going to try and sneak past the wolves.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if I don't bother them, they won't bother me, right?
Yeah.
Live and let live. It's part of the circle of life.
You're
know?
Your heart thumping against your ribs in fear, you keep low and creep through the blizzard, hoping that the wolves don't see you, and the crunching of your footsteps on the snow doesn't have them pricking up their ears. Do you have the word crumbly recorded?
No, I fucking don't.
On your
I don't
adventure
have
sheet?
any of these fucking code words. I haven't got the silver fucking sword. I haven't got cozy. I haven't got crumble. Whatever. What was it? Crumble? You just said.
Yep.
What the
crumbly.
fuck? Crumbly.
No, yep. Do you not have that?
I got some lock picks. Does that help?
No, sorry. I just have to go to 378 then. The wolves are so engrossed in tearing the reindeer's carcass apart, their noses buried in its viscera, they do not notice you as you creep past to vanish again moments later into the night.
I'm like
Okay.
a fucking ninja.
Maybe Crumbly was a bad one. Maybe that would have made you drawn their attention.
Right.
'Cause
Oh,
you're- 'cause
so
you're-
maybe these code things are bad.
Maybe you got like jingledy jamby bells in your pocket or whatever. You know?
Right. Surely it'd be jingly, not crumbly.
I don't know what these codes were. I think he's using words that begin with. Anyway, you finally make it to the far side of the lake without
They're all
falling
words that begin
foul
with C.
of any. Okay.
You're just skipping ahead.
It's like Krampus. No, K for Krampus and Crumbly and Cozy. They all begin
Krampus
with
doesn't
K.
begin with. Oh, cozy didn't.
It does in this. I'm reading it.
Cozy begins with a K. Did
In this.
cold also begin with a K?
Yes.
Could you not have told us? Because Nina spelled it with a C, so that was wrong.
That's still
Was
fine.
It's
that
not
a
her
code word?
fault.
Where is it?
Where's?
It's gone.
where
It's
are
long
they?
gone because I'm not cold no more. But from going on, the code words all begin with a K.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I think it's very important.
You stand before a giant castle rising from
How's
amidst
castle spelled?
with the sea. Fuck me.
Yeah.
The whole castle
Mm-hmm.
looks like it wouldn't be out of place as a decoration on a very grand Christmas cake. Both
How is
spelled,
cake? Okay.
Both spelled
Right,
with
yep.
a C.
All right. Thank you.
Leading to a glacial gatehouse is a bridge of blemish-free ice that spans a deep crevice, spelled with a C,
Okay.
that rings
Oh,
the
thanks.
fortress. There is no one about. Would you like to cross the ice bridge, or, if you are uneasy about entering the castle, steer well clear?
Oh, I kind of want to check it out. What do you think?
It's your game.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cross the ice bridge. What could possibly go wrong?
Warily,
I have watched and played a bit of Lethal Company, and I've seen what happens to the bridge.
Have you? You step out onto the ice bridge, but when you see that it can hold your weight quite happily,
Okay.
you hurry in to a wide, frozen courtyard. There are 4 towers, northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest, and also a central building.
Right.
Which would you like to explore?
I could explore like any of the 5.
You can.
Just the central building.
Okay. That's the one I didn't think you'd do. 424. You make your way towards the entrance to what looks like an ice-locked keep. Do you have the word curious, spelled with a K, on your adventure sheet?
I do not know.
In that case, record the word curious
Oh.
on your adventure sheet. You enter the keep through a grandly sculpted entrance and proceed to explore a maze of frozen halls and frost-rimed rooms, all of them empty, all of them eerily quiet, until you reach a grand antechamber with a set of glacial double doors. Standing before these doors are 2 ice sculptures. Only these have been carved in the shape of powerful figures holding pole arms.
We're gamers. We know what's going to happen here, don't we?
Do you have the box of delights?
What the fuck? I'm going to have to watch that this Christmas. Box of Delights. It's really it's like an 80s TV series, like a very short series, like a mini series about Christmassy things and fairy tales, and
Yeah.
adventure stuff.
Sounds great.
And it has an actual box of delights in it and wolves in it.
Let me know how you get on. Give me your review.
This program.
It's not a yomp thing.
As you approach the antechamber, these guards begin to move with an unnatural life of their own,
No!
bringing their
way!
glittering pole arms to bear.
That's crazy.
Would you like to turn around and leave the keep, hoping the guards won't follow you? Or use your pen is mightier special ability?
Oh.
Or fight the guards?
So pen is mighty. You only get 3.
Yeah.
Is there any way of like resetting how many uses you get? Do you
Maybe.
know? There might be. But that sounds like you don't actually know.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
What did you say these guards look like? I can't hear you in my
Powerful.
headset.
Frozen statues with glittering pole arms.
Just statues. Statues of what?
of anything. Christmassy anything.
My fucking bauble. Can we make sure Jack can hear us?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's too close
He
to my
can't hear
face
you,
to look at
Teach.
it.
224. Okay. So what would you like to do, Simon? These are made of ice.
Yeah, I can fight them. They're just made of ice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Don't fuck it.
If you are wielding an axe, any successful hit you deliver will cause an additional point of damage. As it smashes away their frozen forms.
Okay, so my combat will be 12 fighting them with the axe, and it does an extra damage.
Yeah, their combat is only 7.
Just bear that in mind. Okay. Have we got the special website?
No, I forgot to do it. I really didn't prepare very well for this stream, did I? Okay, but I don't think you can even... You'd have to roll like a 1 or something to do this. I'll just quickly get it out while they draw it.
Because their combat is 7 and mine's 12 against them.
Yeah. All right.
What do you... Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Darth is still with you.
Oh, here we go. Honeydew versus Goblin. This is the one which was made for us, I think. Remember
You've
last
actually
time.
found it.
Yeah, I just need to try it out here. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Honeydew versus Iceman. Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. And then you're 12.
Number 1, Icy
You're
Boy.
7. They've got 16. I'll just quickly smash this through. And you're on like 15 health. Boom.
That's all we know about these guys. They're made of ice.
It's weird because there's so many descriptions of things in this book, and then
These are just statues.
Yeah, you've got the book upside down. Okay, yeah.
When you got a name,
Okay.
Jack, could you make just those items?
Most normal way
The,
of holding a book.
the battle is happening. If you want to cut to my screen very quickly, TJ, I can show you how I'm doing this.
There's
but-
just not much room.
You say?
Don't have to.
Can you
Just
make all
set
this a
something
little
else
bit
up.
smaller?
Sure.
I think you'll be
Shove it up.
very lucky that he heard a word of that.
You only lost 2 life doing this.
So I did lose 2 life.
You did lose 2 life.
And that's just one of the dudes I killed.
No, you killed both of them.
Oh, they're both... Okay. Because they
killed-
were so weak.
They were so pathetically weak. And
Okay.
you did extra damage to them.
Yeah.
Um,
So I lost... How much was it I lost?
you lost 2 life.
2 life.
you're on
So
13.
endurance is down to 13.
With the guards now just many shards of ice on the floor of the antechamber, you walk over them into a grand throne room. At the end of the chamber, its vaulted roof is supported by twisted glacial pillars, and seated upon its throne is the ruler of this palace,
Oh.
the Snow Queen. How dare you enter the throne room of your queen uninvited? The Snow Queen becomes like a blizzard and flies the length of the throne room as if borne on the wings of Boreas, the north wind. You have earned the energy.
Now, wait a minute.
What?
That is a very specific thing to say, but how would anything actually look like that? Oh, that looks just like it's borne aloft to the air, as though Boreas, the northern wind, is powering her. No one would think like that.
Would you like to fight the Snow Queen, or use the pen is mightier than the sword?
Too much purple prose in this, Stephen. So
Jonathan.
Oh, wait. I thought it was. Oh, it's Jonathan. I'm so sorry. Stephen, every time I've said your name, if you're in chat and you're called Stephen, I wasn't talking about you. Jonathan. I guess I could try and penis mightier. Because I think taking her on might be a mistake. She is also royalty. You don't want to mess with royalty.
Hearing an unexpectedly throaty bellow of a roar, turning, you are surprised to see a huge white-furred monster bounding towards you. It is a polar bear.
Oh.
It moves with great lolloping strides, its claws finding purchase on the frost-rimed flagstones, and the flesh of its black maw flapping as it runs. But the savage Arctic predator isn't here for you. It's come for the ice witch.
Oh, come on.
Charging past you, it rears up on its hind legs, bringing its lethal claws to bear against the sorceress.
Fuck her up.
Then the two are lost from sight as the Snow Queen's conjured blizzard returns and carries the two
look at
combatants
him.
away.
Oh. He's a teddy bear.
Oh, wow. That's good, isn't it? Very exciting.
So, that was pretty much the right thing to do.
Snow.
For a moment, I thought I was fucked because I know that this can backfire using penis mightier.
Yeah, in this case, I think it was probably a good use of it.
I think it was the right move, but now I only have one use of it left.
Snow Queen's hold over this place is temporarily broken,
Okay.
and a violent shaking besets the foundations. Ice comes crashing down as the castle begins to collapse.
Do I get to try and loot something before I leave?
I don't know. Let's have a look. 170.
Do I have a new code word? It's crash, because it's crashing down around.
No, you don't actually have that. It says, do you have the... It asks if you have the code word crowned,
Oh.
but you don't.
No.
With the castle walls crashing down around your ears, you sprint for safety, hoping to get out before the entire place collapses.
Yeah.
Do an agility test.
Uh-oh.
Now, your agility's still pretty high. You're not cold.
So
So as long as it's not
a
a
what?
2 dice. I think it's a 2 dice. It has to be higher, I think, than or lower than 11.
Do you want to check what the fucking rules are? Just in case.
I've played enough of this. You're
Okay.
okay. That was a 6.
Right, I'm okay.
168. Okay. So, you hurtle through the gatehouse, and a portcullis of ice comes crashing down behind you. Away over the ice bridge, just before the supporting arches give way, and it falls into
Right.
the crevasse surrounding the castle. Leaving the ruins of the Snow Queen's castle behind, you set off north again. Now,
So I've gained nothing from
you
doing
didn't go in
this.
any of those 4 optional side rooms.
Well, I didn't know that would be the right thing to do. How am I supposed to know that
You
I'm
didn't know.
supposed to go in? And I'm sure one of the towers would have been an instant death.
Oh, probably 2 of them, yeah.
So, like, I was half expected to not even be able to get inside, and I had to like do some fucking around in the towers first. But no, you're in. You're being attacked. Oh, you've used your special power. That's it. You gain nothing. You better leave.
Yeah.
That's it.
And so at last, you come to the foot of a steep mountain pass, and the great tongue of ice that protrudes from it. The front of the glacier rises like a cliff far above your head. And yet, if you were to proceed beyond the ice-rimed peaks, you are going to have to attempt to scale its frozen immensity. Do you have a pair of ice picks?
Yes.
I've got lock picks.
Oh, shit, yeah.
No. They're not the same. Pulling the belt of your dressing gown tight and taking a deep breath, you begin to climb the fissured face of the glacier, searching for handholds and protrusions upon the ice cliff.
Yes. This
Okay.
doesn't seem safe, does it?
Scaling the glacier is not only physically exhausting, it is made doubly difficult by the fact that you have to cling onto the freezing structure of the ice cliff by your fingertips. In the end, that combination proves to be too challenging, and you lose your grip on the ice cliff, tumbling down to the bottom. You land in the snow, but do not get away entirely unscathed. Lose 4 endurance points.
Brilliant. So I can't go up the fucking glacier. What the fuck do I do now then?
Would you like to try again?
Why can't I rotate this?
What? But how will it be different if I try it again? How will it be different?
I don't know.
Is it telling me to go to the same page?
No.
Okay. Well, this might be you try again, you fail, you die. Thank you for playing. 'Twas the night before Krampus.
This time as you climb, you notice that halfway up is an ice cave. Would you like to enter the ice cave
Fuck's sake.
or
Nina.
struggle on to the top?
Plop. Yeah, let's check out the cave. Nothing could go wrong. Checking out an ice cave inside of, on the side of a glacier.
Hauling yourself into the ice cave, you are sheltered from the wind at last, and you rest for a moment. Now would be a good time to eat or meal or have a drink if you can.
I don't fucking have anything, do I? I ain't got shit. I got an axe and some lockpicks.
I feel like when I read this through earlier, there's a lot you've missed. Like there is so much you've missed.
What the fuck have I missed?
There's like all those 4 things in the ice castle took me like half an hour to even like scan.
We haven't got half an hour. We got to fucking finish this before 5.
I know, but we're almost gonna finish it like in a minute. It feels like we're nearly there.
Well, no, you're looking at how much is left of the book. That's not how it works.
Okay, no,
you
you're
forget.
right. I don't know how much more there is. Maybe we won't get through it. I don't know. All right, fine. Anyway,
I'm sure I'll die first. so-
probably. You take in your surroundings and see strange carvings etched into...
Wait a minute, I do have food.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah gave me the Jaffa Tree cake.
Sure, chat, can he eat one of them
Well, it's
to
not
heal?
a cake, it's several.
How many endurance... Eat a Jaffa cake and I'll decide how much endurance you heal from one Jaffa. How about everyone who eats a
Wait.
Jaffa gets you to heal 1 endurance?
Oh, there's 3 packs of Jaffa Cake pocket packs and 3 Jaffa
This
Joe nuts.
stream is not sponsored by...
No, we're not
Jaffas.
sponsored by Jaffa Cakes. I got a Joe nut, a J-O nut. They're not actually very nice, though. So. Also, I got a bunch of mints in my mouth.
Jack, do you want a Jaffa nut or Joe nut?
Oh, hell yeah.
These are fucking mine, Lewis.
Hook me up.
You can't offer someone my thing. There you go.
Give it here.
Nina, Serena,
No,
would you...
thank you.
Okay.
You
Lewis,
can't convince...
you wanted some Jaffa Cakes, didn't you?
Fine, I'll eat 1 just to heal 1 endurance. How many are you eating, everyone?
I'm having one.
You're having 1 Joe nut?
Yeah.
Well, that probably counts as like 2 Jaffas.
Yeah, must-
I don't know.
Yeah.
As Simon says, they're not very good, so maybe this one's a negative.
Well, try it. You
Oh,
might really
shit,
like
yeah,
it.
actually, these probably are not
Shut-
good for you.
Shut up! They're actually they're healthy. As part of a balanced diet, you can enjoy a Jaffa Cake.
Okay.
So we beastie! Do you remember that video? And he threw a Jaffa Cake at this little thing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look, it's like a moon.
The Jaffa cakes,
Look, I'm smiling.
you feel their sugary, calorific energy penetrating deep into your body. Regain 4 endurance points.
Hooray!
What about death?
Back up to 13. Oh, no. Not doing very well.
Oh.
Yes, as you take in your surroundings, you notice strange carvings etched into undulating walls of blue ice that form a tunnel deeper into the glacier. Intrigued, you follow, and an eerie blue glow seems to come from the ice itself. The tunnel eventually enters a chamber at the heart of the glacier.
What was that fucking book? It's one of the first ones. Was it like the Cavern of the Frost Witch or something?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Suspended in a shaft of silvery moonlight that enters through a narrow hole in the ceiling is a magnificent sword. It appears to be made entirely from ice and has snowflake-like patterns carved into the blue-white material of the blade.
Pog.
You have never seen anything like it. Would you like to touch the frozen magical blade?
Is this a trick? What do you think, chap?
I can hear that lip smacking.
Sorry. We had a little delicious break.
Oh, it's so soggy.
My mouth is not soggy, Nina Serena.
It's dry? I'd hope it's soggy. Am I wrong? Yeah, I got nothing
Weird
to
champ.
say.
Okay, well. Okay. Right. Fuck it. I touched the blade. What's the worst that can happen?
Tentatively, you reach into the beam and, feeling no ill effects,
Oh.
pull the ice sword free. You
Right.
marvel at the intricate pattern adorning the blade.
Yes.
Yes. Who could have made such a marvelous object? And how did it end up hidden in this cave? A sound, like someone shuffling through the snow, takes your attention from the blade. As you watch, drifts of snow begin to form themselves into roughly humanoid shapes. Despite having no obvious legs, these crude snowmen shuffle towards you. As they do so, spears of ice emerge from their snow-formed arms and appear within the gaping maws yawning in their blunt heads. You realize that by taking the ice sword, you have provoked the ire of elemental spirits that guard this place.
Oh no!
Will you quickly try to return the ice sword back into the shaft of moonlight? Use the box of delights. Use the naughty or nice special ability. Use the pen is mighty special ability. Fight the snowmen. Or I'll let you come up with an additional option. But you don't have it. So, I mean,
What?
we'll see. We'll see what you want to do.
What?
You might have additional ideas. I don't know.
I think I have to try naughty or nice, but there's like a 50-50 chance maybe of this backfiring. I want to see what happens though.
Okay.
So how does that work?
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I
is
pressing?
happening?
Where am I?
Oh my god, it's going to show all your furry art. No. Oh my god.
Saw
Well,
nothing.
okay, you use the naughty or nice ability. We have to cross that off. And then,
Naughty or nice, so you have to control of that.
as the snowmen close on your position, bathed in the eerie silvery moonlight, another snowy simulacrum takes shape within the cave.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I do
Hearing a sudden...
Friend? Friend?
Yeah. Hearing
it-
a sudden sharp
It's
crack...
the polar bear again.
I don't know. Hearing a sudden...
Simon. I'm here to help you again.
It's weird.
That's how he talks.
368. It doesn't actually say... Yeah.
What?
I think you still have to battle them all.
What the fuck? Could you not read? What does it say?
It says, cross off one of your naughty or nice special ability.
Yeah.
As the snowmen close in your position, bathed in the eerie silvery moonlight, you see another snowy simulacrum take form within a cave. Does that mean there's 3 snowmen now? I think that might mean that it's like there might be 3 snowmen.
So I have to fight an extra one.
Yes, you do.
Fucking fantastic.
So it actually did totally backfire.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, bollocks. Okay.
However, their combat is 6,
Their combat is 6 again, like real shit.
and your combat is 12.
Like, yeah, with the axe, it's 12, right?
Yes.
So I can't lose. Can I?
No. You actually can't. They're like so bad, even though they've got 21 health. I don't think you can lose technically unless you roll a 1 and they roll a 6 or something like that.
Right?
See, look, I can process it now. So if you just show my screen for a sec, their combat is so low.
Studio?
I don't know if
Lewis?
number 1, if you can. So look, any time I click this thing, you win it because their combat is so low. You can't possibly lose, right? Because you roll these dice, they roll these dice. I guess you could roll a 1 and a 1 and they could roll a 6 and a 6. But it's so low chance. There you go, you won. You kill all 3 snowmen.
Okay.
Bizarre, huh? Well, I think
I didn't
think-
even lose any health.
I think you want to just judge what you think is
Okay.
like actually hard. Do you know what I mean? Because
Right.
like maybe the Snow Queen was actually hard and she would have hurt you, whereas this thing didn't do anything.
Okay.
Having reduced the snowmen to piles of crumbling ice and the sword indisputably in your possession, you leave the chamber. But as you do so, you suddenly hear a voice inside your head as sharp and as clear as ice. My name is Frostbite, and I am anathema to all demon kind. Record the ice sword on your adventure sheet.
Oh.
If you use frostbite in battle against a devil, a demon, or an imp, you may add 2 points when calculating your combat rating.
Okay.
And any hit you deliver will cause 1 additional point of damage.
Fucking brilliant. Okay.
This was such a good outcome.
Yeah.
You could have easily gone from this and messed it up, but this has worked out perfectly. So in fact, falling down that glacier helped you.
I guess so. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen the cave. Huh.
Yeah. Who knows? This game, they're always like this. Sometimes you have to mess up. On the other side of the ice cave, the tunnel continues on until it's on its undulating way through the glacier, and you follow it until you eventually emerge on the far side at the northern edge of the mountain pass. You make your way through mountains until the ground underfoot starts to slope downwards.
I make my way through mountains?
Yep. And
How
there
fucking far have I walked?
you find yourself looking out across
Where am I? Am I in Wales now?
a vast ice sheet. I think you're at the North Pole. Not far from you, only a half league away, there is a flickering of candlelight coming from the windows of a vast structure of stone and wood. This must be Santa's workshop.
I'm not sure I would just assume that.
It says it on a sign.
Oh, okay.
A big sign with lights and wood and tinsel and giant candy canes and all of that shit. Christmas shit.
Is that work spelled with a U?
Yeah.
You better work, bitch.
You better workshop. So, we're doing great. You've reached Santa's workshop,
I
Simon.
love that drawing of the workshop, Jack. You've really
I'm very good
captured
at art.
the essence.
He didn't. It says a vast structure.
You are a professional
Let's
artist
make the door smaller.
employed by the
There you
Yogs
go.
cast.
Look at the size of this place.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's great.
Goodness me. I don't even know.
It's,
I don't even know what's happening. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's useful for people who have that thing, aphantasia or whatever,
Oh.
where they can't like picture things in their heads. Don't laugh.
Goodness me.
Bryony's got that.
I think a lot of people do. It's
A lot of people do.
surprisingly common.
So they're relying on Jack's artwork in order to. Yeah. It's just a factory.
So,
Right. For a sense of scale. Big. Yeah.
you rush towards the edifice, your heart pounding in your chest, running as fast as the deep snow will allow. But before you stands the impressive entrance to the workshop.
It's an
Lanterns,
impressive entrance, Jack. It's not a tiny door. It's big. Oh, it's gone.
He
It's
should have
gone.
said so earlier.
lanterns hang beside the huge carved double doors. Off to the left, you can see what appears to be the stables where Father Christmas must keep his reindeer.
Oh.
Do you want to approach the workshop via the main entrance, or would you rather sneak around the side of the building to gain access through the stables?
Oh, this is tricky, isn't it? Like, my heart is saying the stables.
Right.
Yeah, follow my heart.
You think?
I'm just worried that, the reindeer are all gone bad. If there's
Yeah.
any in there.
I can give
Maybe
you a
it's
little.
empty,
I can give
'cause
you a little bit
Krampus
more
took them
info if
off.
you want to just have a peek. You know.
Oh, I'll go. Fuck it. I'm striding in to the stables without a care in the world,
Okay.
assuming that there's nothing bad in there.
Sure.
Is
Is
that a reindeer?
Yes.
Why does it look like that?
What?
Does it need like a tuft of fur on its chest, right? Little tuft. Yeah.
avoiding the main entrance
What a handsome boy.
with its ornate wooden porch, snow-dusted stone statues of rampant heraldic reindeer, and the word "season's greetings" and a large welcome mat and a bell pull with brass knockers. You
How much
make
of that
your
was
way
actually
round.
written down? And
It was on the other page.
Okay.
You make your way round to the side of the building and ease open the large wooden door to the reindeer stables. Inside there are a number of stalls, 8 altogether.
Okay.
And on the gate of each is a name plaque painted in red, white, and green. The one closest to you reads Comet
Oh, Comet.
It is warm in the stables and the air is thick with the smell of manure, mouldering straw, and animals. However, your arrival has clearly unsettled the beasts as they start to snort and stamp the floor in agitation.
How many are fucking in there? Because, like, Krampus is still... Unless he's come back and dropped the reindeer off. -1, because one of them got eaten by wolves. At least one.
Well, that might have been just a regular reindeer, not a magical one. Do you have any carrots?
With a K?
No, with
No.
a C.
I haven't got any... Wait, maybe I took them from the frozen dudes. They had carrots for cocks. So I must have gotten some carrots from their dead bodies and taken them with me.
Well, this is okay.
Yeah,
So, fine.
I've got carrots.
You decide the best way to settle Santa's reindeer would be to feed them some cocks. I mean, carrots. And this you do, giving each of them a carrot in turn.
Yeah!
Their anxious snorting and stamping is replaced by the crunching of carrots.
Hooray!
And a contented servine grunting. Comet, with a C, is particularly appreciative.
Oh, bless.
Record the code word Comet with a K
Are you fucking kidding
on
me?
your adventure sheet.
Comet with a K. Excellent.
You've made an ally.
I can call for his help if I'm in trouble.
Maybe. With the reindeer unworried by your presence within the stable now, you begin to explore. It's not long before you stumble upon a candle with a C lying in a pile of straw. Add the candle with a C to your adventure sheet.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Are we ready to take a short break?
Yes,
before
we are.
Continue.
We are.
Okay, excellent.
So let's have a quick break for for all of us and for our sanity. We will be back in 5 Earth minutes. See you shortly. Please, remember it is the last day
Last day.
of Jingle Jam. Please get the word out. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone.
Can't get the collection after this.
Let's get
This
the
is it.
word out. It's the final day. Make the most of this opportunity. Don't miss out. And thank you, everybody. See you. Forget that collection with a K. See you in 5 minutes. BRB. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fighting Fantasy stream. A tradition on Christmas for just joining us. JingleJam.Turtify.com. Last day. Simon is here.
Hello, I'm Simon.
I'm reading
Hello.
him. He's making his way through a storybook, a game book, and of course the wonderfully talented Jack and Nina are drawing for us, bringing this story to life in a way that we can only dream of. Normally.
You're hovering over Simon's face, Jack.
What's up, Nina?
Jack is on Simon's face.
Okay.
You're on Jack's Simon's face. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
I couldn't figure out what you were talking about. I was like,
I
what?
don't think it matters, Nina. I think we're all right.
I thought you were talking about the cameras. I was like, huh?
Oh, sorry.
On the other
no.
side of the screen.
So they're arguing about art. Simon, where are we? What's happening?
I went to say hello to the reindeer. Luckily, I had carrots for them.
Do you want to start from the beginning, just to a full recap of where we are?
Okay. I was born in Morton-in-Marsh Hospital on March the 14th, 1978, just after 4 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
My mother gave
Shit.
birth to me. I'm assuming my dad wasn't present. I think he was just asleep in bed, all cozy and snug. March, probably, not the warmest morning, especially at, 4. It's quite early. So I
It's a
came
bit too
into
far
the world.
back. Can we carry on a little bit?
Oh, right, okay. From what point?
I just speed it up a bit.
I can't. You want me to speed up 45 years?
yeah.
Okay. I was a little boy. I was a very smart little boy. I did very well at school. I was a very smart little man, and it served me well.
2 times speed. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to be like a scientist or something, like in Star Trek.
All right. Jump forward 20 years.
20. So, in my 20, I was at university in Cardiff, studying astrophysics.
20 years more.
5 years ago.
5 years more.
The Jingle Jam 2023, which has raised over 2.5 million for a dozen charities this year.
An hour and a half ago.
An hour and a half ago, I was in an ice castle fighting a sorceress, and I summoned a polar bear using my narrative
Before that?
powers. Before that, there was a lovely blacksmith.
Before that.
And before that, there was a Krampus visited my house.
Before that.
Before that, I made a cup of tea, Yorkshire tea biscuit brew, got myself a big glass of water, and settled down, ready to stream.
Okay, there we are. So, where are we
Okay.
now?
Now I have befriended reindeers using carrots, which were the penises of snowmen,
The worst recap.
and I've now gotten the code word comet that I can use in a very specific circumstance.
Right.
I also own a candle. It's not a code word. I own a candle. So if you'd like to just adjust that and remove it from the code words and make sure it's in my inventory. Thank you, Nina and Jack.
Do you have anything else in your inventory?
I've got lockpicks. Of course, I own 2 weapons. I've got an axe. And I've got a frosty sword,
Okay.
which is fantastic.
Right.
And those lockpicks there as well.
Okay. So, you decide that the best way to settle Santa's reindeer would be to give them some fresh vegetables. They get some carrots. Comet comes on your side. And after feeding the reindeer, you notice that under a scattering of straw must be a trap door halfway along the length of the stable. Would you like to descend?
Sure.
Okay, well, you descend.
Not sure where else I can go.
Well,
So
you can go back
sure.
to the main entrance, I guess,
Oh
the main
no!
house.
Fuck that!
You slide down a chute, only a short distance before dropping into an underground chamber where your fall is
no.
broken on a pile of reindeer poo.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's
Yeah.
the poo chute. What an unpleasant place to find yourself. But it means you are unhurt.
Great, but covered in shit,
Yeah.
and I'm no closer to saving Christmas. Krampus has taken over. He kidnapped Santa. He put Santa in a sack, and I've got to save Christmas. In case you were wondering just what the fuck is going on with this adventure we're doing.
Climbing down off the mound of manure, you make your way along an underground passageway which enters a small chamber. The only interesting features of the room are 2 doors leading from it. Both doors bear painted wooden plaques. The left door reads toys. The right door reads games.
I am a gamer.
Which one?
I am a gamer. I'm going to pick games. I'm a gamer. Come on.
No, you're
Come
not-
on.
We'll do games. Okay, well,
Maybe Fortnite. Maybe Fortnite Peter Griffin is behind that door.
right.
Hello. Remember that time I was in Fortnite?
You boldly step through the games door, which slams shut behind you.
Right. That doesn't sound good.
Would you like? Okay, you must now pick black or red.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a luck-based thing, so black or red, Simon.
Based off of what?
Of nothing.
Is that really what it says?
Yeah.
Pick a color, black or red.
Yep.
Black.
Black. Oh, that's not the one
The
I.
black pill.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. 3, 4. I'm keeping my finger in the book just in case we have to roll back.
Okay. The classic. Classic.
Wow.
classic.
Okay. This is bizarre.
Are you sure you didn't go to the wrong thing? The game. Well, I guess this is games, right?
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is part of the game.
Oh, it is. It must be part of the game. Okay. Okay. You are standing in a tiny room with pine-clad walls. Checking the door by which you entered, you discover that it is locked and there is no keyhole. In front of you, there are 2 more doors, identical in every way, except that on one was painted the word 6, and on the other is painted the word 7. Above the doors, a colourful sign reads, "How many swans are swimming?"
7.
Yeah?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes. I'm not looking. I didn't look at chat.
You sure?
Everyone in chat is saying 2 more doors.
2 more doors. You
7
pass.
swans are swimming. 6 geese are laying.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. If it's all about this song, I'm fine. Oh, I might not be fine, but we'll see.
As soon as you are through the door, it slams shut behind you.
Okay.
You are in another room with 2 more near identical doors, but this time there is a different question. What were the names of the 3 kings of old?
What, the ones that visited the baby Jesus? Mm-hmm. Am I supposed to just say it out loud in the room?
Go for it, yeah.
Because I can't remember. But if you gave me options, I would probably recognize
Well, there's
them.
2 doors with them written on.
Okay.
One says Melchior,
Yeah.
Caspar, and Balthazar.
Yes. I know 2 of those at least.
The other one says Melchior,
Uh-oh.
Caspar, and Belshazzar.
It's the first one. Balthazar. Yeah.
Into another room with 2 very similar doors.
Okay.
And another question. This one reads,
Oh, Jesus.
what is myrrh anyway?
It's used when they're like preparing dead bodies, isn't it? It's like an oil that they put on dead bodies so they don't stink as bad.
Well, there are 2 options.
It's anointing oil for corpses,
One is
right?
There are 2 options. One is an incense that gives off a bitter-smelling smoke,
Oh.
and one is an incense that gives off a sweet smell.
I think it's sweet to cover up the death.
You think?
Yeah, I think. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You ready? Is that your final answer?
Doo-doo-doo. Yes, Dr. Simon Clark, that is my final answer.
Well, I'm
Fucked
going
it
to
up.
read the next one. You enter a much larger room, dominated by a table laid for Christmas dinner.
Oh, have I won? Is this my reward? Chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah.
No, winner, Christmas dinner.
Oh, right. That's, yeah.
There are place settings laid for 12 people. Bowls of crispy roast potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Succulent pigs in blankets.
Oh.
Sprouts by the bucket load.
Ah!
And at the center of the table, a magnificent turkey.
Oh, fucking pog.
The aroma that assails you is the very definition of Christmas. Would you like to sit down at the table and help yourself to some delicious food?
Of course I would.
Okay, well,
Even if I got one of the answers wrong, what's the worst that can happen? It's all poison?
you have had a long, hard journey to reach Santa's workshop this Christmas Eve, and you're mouth-watering already. You cannot resist sitting down and tucking in. You load up a plate of vegetables and cranberry sauce, finally picking up a carving knife and carving yourself a piece of turkey, which you slather with rich gravy.
Oh!
However,
The
instant the knife breaks the crisp skin of the fowl, the turkey twitches and springs into the air. Despite having no head or feet, the cooked turkey stomps towards you on the stumps of its legs as if intent on teaching you a lesson in vegetarianism.
Is Jonathan Green a vegan?
I don't know. I wouldn't hazard a guess.
Have I got to fight the fucking turkey?
Yes. What would you like to do?
I'm not sure it's a demon. I'm probably just better off using the axe. Yeah, I'll just hack it apart with an axe. Yeah.
You bring your axe down heavily through the turkey's breast and cut the animated fowl in half, dropping it onto the table with a crash and sending sprouts cascading from their overloaded bowls.
Okay. Pretty simple. I mean, it's a cooked turkey. Like, what's it going to do?
Your encounter with the turkey hasn't done anything to lessen your appetite. What would you
Right.
like to do next?
Well, I've only just eaten in that cave. What, can I try eating some roast potatoes and then they fucking end up fighting me?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You keep a careful eye out in case the pigs in blankets start wriggling
Oh,
and
that's not
begin
nice.
to tuck in.
Okay.
Gain 4 endurance points.
Oh, yeah!
Once you are done, knowing that your adventure is not over yet, you leave the dining room through a door on the far side, wondering what other secrets are hidden within Santa's workshop.
Okay.
All right, now I've got no idea how much more of this book there is, so we're just gonna just keep going and pressing on.
Soon as it's like 5 minutes to 5, are we just gonna say, "Oh, Krampus is here, and you got to fight him"?
I don't know. You find yourself in a broad corridor lit with holly wreathed Christmas lanterns running both left and right. Echoing from the right, you can hear a noisy clattering, while to the left, there is nothing at all. Which way would you like to go?
Right. So I've hit like a T junction in the
Yes.
right. I guess I'll go towards the clattering on the right.
Clattering. Okay, interesting.
Maybe there's some elves. I gotta find Jingle, right?
Oh yeah, good point.
Santa
Okay.
said, gotta find Jingle.
Making your way along the lantern-lit corridor, you come to a set of double doors which swing open to a cavernous Christmas kitchen. Everywhere you look, strange, overweight, goblin-like fellas wearing food-stained aprons and tall chef's hats are preparing platters of the most marvelous confections
Oh.
with a C. You can see trays of marzipan fruits, candy canes, meringues, candied fruits, toffee apples, as well as magnificent jellies, bowls of boiled sweets, mountains of mince pies, donuts, cakes, cream horns. The sight of a sublime sweetmeats and the delectable syrupy scent that fills the air have your mouth watering in moments.
I've already eaten. I've just eaten.
A grand oven bathes the kitchen in its infernal glow while making it almost unbearably hot, even for someone wearing a dressing gown, such as yourself. On the far side of the kitchen stands a set of double doors, which you hope will lead up to Father Christmas's workshop. The kitchen is so chaotically busy that you are confident you could sneak through it, ducking under tables and behind pillars as required, without being spotted by the curious confectioners. And so, you do, dropping to
Oh.
your hands and knees to crawl under a table when a goblin chef walks past carrying a tray of iced buns.
Uh-oh.
It would be very easy to snaffle a prize from one of the trays of tempting treats as you make your way through the kitchen. Do you want to help yourself to a cooling toffee apple, or will you attempt to make your way across the kitchen without giving in to temptation?
I think I'm fine. I think I don't need desserts. I think I'm okay.
Okay. Do you want to use your naughty
For
or
fuck's sake.
nice special ability?
No, why would I need to?
Well, it's no good. You can't resist the delectable delights
do you mean?
arrayed on the tables, and you instead
Why
swipe
even give me a fucking choice,
toffee
Jonathan?
apple from a cooling rack. Add 1 toffee apple to your adventure sheet.
Okay, I guess that's good. Actually.
However, as you continue to crawl across the kitchen using the tables as cover, you notice a high-pitched chuntering noise coming from behind you.
A what?
High-pitched chuntering.
What the fuck is a chuntering?
Well, you see half a dozen gingerbread men on the tiled floor. Their iced expressions are twisted into unwelcoming grimaces.
Am I going to have to fight them?
It seems the kitchen has its own half-baked guardians. Scrambling from under the table, you duck into an alcove, hoping to escape the attention of the gingerbread men. But your decision is more a case of out of the frying pan and into the fire.
My decision?
Yes?
I did not make any fucking decision. I went into a kitchen, I said, I don't want to have an ice bun, and then I was given a toffee apple, and now I'm under attack, and then I decided to go into an alcove. What the fuck? I'm being railroaded here.
racks and racks of cinnamon-spiced gingerbread cookie creations drop down from the alcove roof and from the shelves to attack you.
Right.
One of them lands on your shoulder and bites you before you can shake it off, lose 2 endurance points.
2 endurance from being bitten by a gingerbread man.
I think it was like a gingerbread spider or something.
What do you mean? That's horrible.
Well, you know, it's weird. Isn't it?
Gingerbread spiders? Is that a thing?
Okay, so do you? Okay,
Don't even. Just don't fucking even. Don't even. Okay, do I have the box of delights? No. Do you have the code word come with a K? No.
Do you have any boiled sweets?
No.
Do you have any dried fruit or nuts?
No.
Do you have any gingerbread?
No.
Do you have any savory snacks?
No.
Do you have any Jaffa cakes?
Yes. Yes. I have the toffee apple that the book just gave me, I guess. But that's not on the list, is it? It's not even on the list.
Okay, you ready? Taking the Jaffa cake from your packet, you throw it in front of the grimacing gingerbread guardians. One of the tiny biscuit people picks it up, gives it a sniff, and then starts to eat it.
Yeah, we don't really like the term gingerbread man. We prefer biscuit people. It's non-gendered.
Very nice.
The magic of the Jaffa cake starts to work on the biscuit person, and it begins to grow. In no time at all, it is as tall as you are, absorbing any other biscuit people that get close.
Thank you.
Due to its rapidly swelling body.
Oh.
In no time at all, the gingerbread person is twice as tall as you and still
Okay,
growing.
keep going. Keep going. Oh, jeez.
Oh no! You've given it a delicious. You've cannibalized one biscuit into another. Fearing the worst, and no longer caring that the goblin cooks might see you, you stumble from your hiding place and stare up at the gigantic gingerbread person in horror.
Oh my god.
The agglomeration of gingerbread, which is only just able to stand upright without scraping its head on the ceiling, storms after you, upending tables and sending trays of food flying. The goblin cooks scatter before the gingerbread golems advance, but the hulking colossus isn't concerned about them. Its only concern is that you do not escape. How on earth are you going to defend yourself against a giant malevolent biscuit person?
Naughty or nice?
Will you use the box of delights?
I haven't got.
Will you throw something at the gingerbread giant biscuit person? Will you sprint away for the double doors? Would you like to use naughty or nice? Or are you prepared to fight the colossal confection for your life?
Naughty or nice? Let's go. Let's go.
So this is like the could go wrong one.
Yeah, this is like the 50-50 chance.
Okay, well, as the golem lumbers towards you, you realize its Jaffery goodness has started to manifest. As it steps forward, the orangey goo causes it to slip, and it ends up on the floor in all confusion.
Was it icing originally?
The offending foot shoots out from under it, losing its balance, it topples backwards. The old saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh my
And this
god.
is certainly true of the gingerbread golem. What is more, the monster actually ends up with its head in the kitchen's largest furnace of an oven.
Wow. Wow, he's fucked, isn't he?
Would you like to break
GG.
yourself off a piece?
Yeah!
You break off a little piece of gingerbread. Which
Penis.
piece would you? A piece of.
Yeah. Thank you.
You snap off the gingerbread man's penis
Lovely.
and take it with you.
We can have some icing veins on it. Is that Nina?
A little bit
Nina's
of
drawing it?
floor dust has got on it as well.
That's nice.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Some goblin pubes. Yeah.
Hooray! Reaching the far side of the kitchen, you push open the double doors and
Look at
leave
Daff there.
the sickly sweet, cloying atmosphere behind. On the other side is a flight of stone steps. Climbing these, you open a door and are assailed by the clattering, chugging, crashing of a factory production line
Okay.
running at full tilt.
I'm looking for Jingle. Where's Jingle? Santa's been captured by Krampus. Let me guess. I can't do that. I can't call out for Jingle.
Well, you have attracted the attention of the little helpers.
Okay.
You are standing at the entrance to a vast chamber full of noise, machinery, and elves. At least you take them for elves until you realize their features have been twisted into hideous and horrible, leering, demonic sneers.
Fuck.
The hub of Father Christmas's toy factory is a vast production line. Miles and miles of clanky wooden conveyor belts crisscross the vaulted space.
Let me guess. They're not making toys anymore. They're making something horrible and messed up.
Yes. The scale of the operation takes your breath away. Everywhere there are mountains of presents tied with ribbon. The horrible, impish creatures working are adding to the stacks all the time. Although you're not sure the toys they are making are on anyone's Christmas
There we
list
go.
this year.
Yeah.
They are instead making bloody axes, headless teddy bears, and clockwork creations with snapping gin trap jaws.
Okay.
Over the clattering of the assembly line, you can hear the cackling cacophony, spelled with a C, of the imps singing. On the first day of Christmas, Lord Krampus made for me mass carnage and cruel devilry. On the second day of Christmas, Lord Krampus made for me 2 pudding bombs and mass carnage and cruel devilry. Hey! And then
thank
suddenly
God.
one of the horrors catches sight of you. At the imp's shout of surprise, the elf imposters break off what they are doing and advance towards you, improvised weapons in hand. You've attracted the attention of Krampus's little helpers, and how do you want to respond? Would you like to use the box of delights? Would you like?
I don't have the fucking box of delights.
Would you like to prepare to face them in
It
battle?
sounds like it'd be the most useful item in the fucking book. Like every time there's an encounter, do you have the box of delights? No, I don't.
Would you like to run away, or would you like to turn to face them
I'm
in
going to
battle?
murder them all. They're little devils. I'm going to use the frosty thing, which does whatever. Do we remember what the stats are of the frosted
Yes,
sword?
it's +2 against devils, and it
Plus
does 1
2
extra
and
damage.
plus 2 damage.
Yeah,
It's up.
it's
And they're
it's-
imps,
It's very
so-
strong. Yes.
Yeah.
490. As the warped workers bear down on you, have little choice but to fight them all together. In this battle, the imps have initiative. However, they are all shit,
Yeah.
and you are OP. I'll put it in just because I want to see if you actually lose any health.
So I've got 13 combat against them.
And they've got 7, and they've got
They've got 7,
7 combat. Yeah.
right?
Well, 2 of them have 6, but I'm going to give them all 7. And they've got a total of 14 plus 12. They've got a total of 28, but you do 3 damage instead of 2. So you've got... I've got 2/3 of 28. What's that? Like just
What?
over 9? Okay. 9 and a third. Okay, so
2/3.
you're on
That's a
8.
third.
They've got 18 and 2/3 health. So 19.
Right.
All right. I'm just going to keep clicking this. And if you lose any life, you've rolled real bad.
What?
I don't think so. You've got to fight. Has he got an AK and grenade? Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Yeah.
These guys, you are just cleaving them to pieces. Would you like to describe what's happening?
Well, okay, the first one, I just grab him by the head, lift him up, and then with my other hand, I just grab him around the neck, and then I like twist my hands in opposite directions, and there's a loud cracking sound as I just break his neck.
Okay.
And the next one, I just kick him square in the fucking crotch. He just goes down like a sack of shit. The next one, I actually, use my sword for reals. I just chop him straight down the middle in half. But not from the top down, but from between his legs up.
Okay.
And there's a scream that's cut off almost instantly. He's gone. He's dead. The next one I just crush into a ball. And then I throw it at another one. And it knocks his head off.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And it's replaced by the ball.
The rest of the imposter elves scatter.
Then I get a flamethrower. I
However,
burn 17 of them with that.
in their wake, a phalanx of wind-up toys begins whirring towards your position. They look like a cartoonist's interpretation of a bomb, each having a black spherical body with a sparking fuse sticking out the top and a gleeful
they're bob-ombs.
painted-on face.
Right.
You notice that the fuse on each is rapidly burning down, and you come to the horrible realization that they really are bombs. They're walking towards you, and they are about to explode. What would you like to do?
Can I use a code word?
You can.
Come. Do I have to use comet? Does that work? Curious, does that work?
As you are wondering how you are going to escape the desperate situation you find yourself in, there is the sound of breaking glass as something smashes through one of the windows in the
Comet!
workshop. You see a reindeer fly into the factory, galloping through the air on hooves that send a fine silvery powder cascading into the space. It's Comet. Before you have really grasped what is happening, the reindeer swoops down and, grabbing its neck, you throw yourself onto its back. Comet
Oh.
doesn't pause for a second, but takes to the air again as the first of the bombs detonates, initiating a chain reaction. The devastating fireballs bloom within the workshop, tearing apart the clanking conveyors, the resulting falling, burning debris setting fire to the piles of presents. Your steed streaks
So
through
much
the air,
alliteration in this.
soaring the length of the chamber, keeping close to the rafters. Yippee-ki-yay! You yell.
Motherfucker!
You holler in exhilaration. But the rest of your exclamation
Does
is...
it actually say yippee-ki-yay?
Yes, the rest of your exclamation is swallowed by the noise of the cacophonous detonations. Comet sets you down at the top of the stairs and you dismount, patting the reindeer's neck by way of a thank you,
Thank you, Comet.
before passing through the double doors and entering what can only be the center of operations here.
Uh-oh.
Turn to 485.
485. Jesus. This is a big one, isn't it? Bloody hell.
You are standing in what can only be described as a large office. The room is dominated by a huge stone fireplace, and there is a roaring fire burning within it even now. On one wall is a vast notice board onto which have been pinned work schedules and a calendar-based planner on which the 24th of December is ringed in thick red pen. On the
In
opposite
case
wall,
they forget, that's the big day.
on the opposite wall is a big map of the world. Despite being larger than many people's homes, this office is filled with filing cabinets and desks. In one corner of the room is a veritable mountain of mail bags, piles of letters,
Dear Santa!
cover workstations. Passing one of them, you see that it is covered with curled squares of yellow parchment with things written on them, like Jingle, don't forget to feed the reindeer,
Jingle.
and remind me to get something nice for Mrs. Christmas.
Why have you ringed the 25th there?
That's what they said, right?
No.
Oh?
24th.
Oh, shit.
No, otherwise it'll
They're
be
going to be a day late.
Yeah.
My bad.
Where's the presents? Santa hasn't been!
Oh, fuck, I ringed the wrong day on the calendar. Shit. We're going to be a day late. The largest thing you can see is a huge desk, a monster of a thing that looks like it must have been put together from an entire oak tree.
Yeah.
It is in front of the fire and clearly belongs to the boss.
The boss.
On the desk is a large leather-bound book. Of course, this office is entirely devoid of any human life or any other form of life. As well as the double doors leading to the factory floor, there is a smaller way in and out that faces the fireplace. Would you like to examine this smaller door or rummage through the things on Father Christmas's desk?
Yeah, sure. Let's check out the desk. So I might get a code word or
Embossed
something.
onto the red leather cover of the huge tome in gold leaf are 3 words.
Naughty or nice?
The letters are clearly those that children from all over the world have sent to Father Christmas. Do you wish to open the book or look at the children's letters?
Let's open the book, sure. Let's see if I can find myself on there.
That's a good idea. The spine cracks as you open the ancient book, and you find yourself gazing upon column after column,
Nori, yep.
page after page of names.
Have you been naughty or nice this year, Lewis?
Anywhere you look in the book, on the left-hand side are the names of those Nori in black ink, and those on the right-hand side in red ink are nice. Flicking
Okay.
through the huge ledger and gazing...
Wait. No, wait. Say that again. What colours?
Black for naughty, red for nice.
Uh-oh.
And you told me to pick a colour, and I picked black earlier. Okay. Just remember that. I'm sure that won't...
Who knows? Flicking through the huge ledger and gazing in wonder at the lists of names, you come to a double-page spread on which have been written only 2 names. On the left page, in large black Gothic letters, is the name Krampus. While on the right-hand page, in red ink, it says Honeydew.
Oh, I've actually been good.
Gain 1 extra use of the naughty or nice special ability.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like to take this book with you? If so, you may add the Ledger of Souls to your list of equipment and make a
The
note that
fucking
your
what?
name appears on page 400.
Sure. I guess I'm taking the Ledger of Souls with me.
Yes.
Is that what it said on the cover?
Yeah.
It didn't say naughty or nice.
No, it did say naughty or nice.
Okay. All right.
The
Got myself a
of
nice ledger.
Souls. You are aware suddenly of a fluttering sound coming from the stone-built fireplace. It sounds like something has got stuck up the chimney.
Jingle?
Would
Is that
like
you? Jingle!
Would you like to go over to the fireplace and take a look, or read some of the letters written by children from all over the world?
Oh, shit. So I
Or-
can't leave. Oh?
Leave the office and continue your search.
I think I have to leave because
for
I think
Father
it'll be
Christmas.
Krampus coming down.
You think?
Yeah. Returning to his office.
What makes you think that? Do you have the word creepy with a K written on your adventure sheet?
No.
Okay, good.
Good.
So you want to
Okay.
leave, do you?
Yeah, I want to go through the little thing.
You want to get the fuck out of here
Yeah.
before whatever that creepy thing comes out of that chimney.
Hopefully I am going through the little doorway.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Little makes me think elves, but maybe Jingle's been changed as well.
Leaving the supervisor's office, you enter what you realize is an entrance hall. Other doors lead from it to other parts of the complex, but you start to wonder whether Father Christmas is even here.
What, he's in a fucking sack?
Your suspicions are confirmed when you realize that one of the large double doors leading outside is open. Making your way, you peer out into the biting cold night. And then you see something that wasn't there when you first arrived at the workshop.
The sleigh.
200 yards away, you can see flames flickering
What?
at the top of a snow-covered hill. Underneath are strange capering figures. Overhead,
It's a
black,
fucking Wicker Man.
ragged black shapes circle the sky beneath the rippling green coruscation of the northern lights.
Oh.
So you have flames flickering on the top of the snow-covered hill, strange capering figures, and ragged black shapes circle the sky beneath the green coruscation of the northern lights.
Wonder what those things are in the sky then. Aren't the Northern Lights?
What would you like to do?
What are my options here, Lewis?
You don't have very many, Simon.
I guess I'm checking out the weirdness.
I'm afraid that is
Yeah.
the best option, I think. Here. Okay. As you reach the top of the hill, the sight that greets you has you looking on in horror and disbelief. A diabolical sigil has been marked out in the snow
Oh, not a
with soot,
sigil!
comprised of a pentagram bound within a circle. At each of the 5 points of this demonic Christmas star, there burns a brazier, fashioned from an upturned antlered skull atop a wooden pole.
No.
But what is more horrible to your appalled gaze than the unholy symbol is the fact that a slightly overweight old man is trussed up at its center.
Santa!
Judging by his round belly, red coat and trousers and white beard, it could only be your Father Christmas.
No!
Standing at the bottom point of the inverted star is your nemesis, the one you have hunted for,
What the fuck?
far and wide
Is this the
night.
fucking ending?
The hideous horn, goat-legged Christmas devil himself, Krampus.
Is this Santa first? Yeah. Okay.
4 crow-like figures draped in tattered cloaks stand behind the braziers that mark out the remaining 4 points of the pentagram, while more of the ragged figures whirl through the sky, black silhouettes against the northern lights. So,
Uh-oh.
you have discovered a ritual sigil, a
Yeah.
pentagram, with burning skulls and braziers at each of the points. Krampus is on one, 4 crow-like figures in cloaks are at the other. And not only that, but Santa himself is trussed up in the middle of this horrific scene,
Okay, yeah.
being sacrificed through some appalling ritual.
Okay.
The chanting voices of the figures drift to you over the snow, and you cannot understand what they are saying, but nonetheless it makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You can only assume that the devil and his servants are enacting a dark rite to break Santa's power, doubtless intended to replace him, usurping his position as Lord of Christmas.
Yeah.
But whatever the truth of the matter, you know you have to do what you can to rescue Father Christmas from these foul fiends' clutches.
Okay.
If
Jonathan?
you are in possession of the box of delights,
Fuck you! Fuck you!
there is a number you have associated with this delicious box of delights.
69.
You can turn to the section with the same number now.
Okay, go to entry 69.
The box is not locked and opens with ease.
Wait, what?
Lying inside it is a large
sorry,
silver
what?
key
I'm
embossed
sorry,
with the
excuse
number
me?
37. Having pocketed the
Are
key...
you fucking for real? It is actually a thing.
well, of course,
Entry 69 is the box of delights. This is legit. What the fuck?
They know what they're
What's the actual fuck?
if you had the box of delights, it would have opened with the number 69, perhaps.
But I've got a key. Well, a key's not going to be very helpful here, is it? But I've got a silver key. Brilliant.
You don't have the box of lights. You don't have a silver key. You don't
No,
have
I
shit.
do. I
You
knew.
don't
I knew what the
magic up
number
a fucking
was.
box of lights out of nowhere.
But I. Well, sad.
Now, is there another number associated with another magical item that you would like to turn to?
Yeah. There is. It's 420.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Didn't you just pick something up?
The Soul Book. Yes.
What was the number on it?
What was the number on it? Oh. What was the number on it?
Does anyone in the chat remember?
400 and... No. 400.
Yes.
Which had my name. was on page 400.
Yes.
Yes. So 400, not 420. Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke.
You have my book! Father Christmas suddenly calls out in excitement. Do you happen to have a candle as well?
I do! I fucking do! For the stables, I got the candle! Let's fucking go!
Also, I'll also need the box of delights.
You are fucking making that up.
No. I'm joking. I was joking. Don't really.
Oh no.
The box suddenly opens, as
What?
if with a will of its own, and your eyes alight on a page that doesn't contain a list of names.
Oh.
Instead, written on it in an ancient Gothic hand is an invocation in Latin.
Right.
Light the candle and read the invocation, Father
Okay.
Christmas tells you.
Beelzebub, Beelzebub, Asmodeus,
Can you do it more Christmassy?
Satanas, Lucifer.
Keep going.
Yes.
Guitar solo at the start of year 0.
Do it more Christmassy.
Ho, ho, ho.
Give it, go on.
Motherfucker.
Impress me. Impress me with your Christmassy summoning spell.
Right, okay. Il Patris et Filius et Spiritus Sanctum. Mitsubishi, Tagliatelle, Nanamascori.
Fine.
Yeah.
Dropping the open book on the ground in front of you, you light the candle. Holding it in one hand, in as loud a voice as you can manage, you do your best to read the incantation. And
Okay.
as you do so, Krampus starts to howl and tries to cover his ears with his clawed hands. But it doesn't seem to do anything to lessen his agony. When you have finished reading the invocation, Father Christmas calls out to you again. Read it again! Read it again! Keep reading it! Do not stop! Do not stop!
Lorem ipsum sic damet. I can't remember the. Yeah.
Yeah. Dolores.
Etc.
Oh, fuck, it's got it.
Caveat
the whole
emptor. Carpe diem. Per aspera ad inferi.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do as he says, and as you read, the ground suddenly splits apart as a wide fissure opens in the earth. You are struck by a gust of hot air rising from its infernal depths. But it isn't you who is sent tumbling into the pit. With a final braying scream of frustration, rage, and pain, it is Krampus who is sent plummeting back to hell. Turn to 500.
Is that it? Is that the end? 500? What the fuck? I didn't even, actually fight him
I know.
or anything.
This is mental. The anti-Santa defeated, his coven banished,
The anti-Santa.
Father Christmas safe once more. The saint thanks you for coming to his rescue.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. Ho, ho, ho.
Would you like to speak to him?
I would love to speak to Santa. All right, Santa, how's it going? What will you do now? Krampus and his cronies? Wait a minute. The crow-like things, were they the cronies? They've ruined everything!
Ho, ho, ho. It's nothing that can't be repaired or rebuilt, Father Christmas assures you, his ancient eyes twinkling.
But what about this Christmas?
What about it? He asks.
Well, it's been ruined, hasn't it? There's all these weird things in my ass. There isn't enough time left for you to finish delivering your presents.
For Father Christmas, there's always enough time. But I agree we have to hurry. What's this?
We?
You weren't planning on walking home, were you? Chuckles the big man. Returning to his workshop, Santa tethers his reindeer to his sleigh once again.
-1, because one of them fucking died and got eaten by wolves.
But we don't know that was one of them. And you join him in the driver's seat.
Yeah, who the fuck was Jingle? He was like, oh, you have to get Jingle. Oh no, do you think I killed Jingle in the workshop?
He was the one you kicked in the balls.
I heard a popping sound when I did it as well.
That was just a pack of crisps in his pocket.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay.
And the front pocket keeps them there.
Right.
Cut now, Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
Blitzen?
Now
Blitzen?
dash away.
Where are you?
He pulls on the reins. Blitzen? God. More rapid than eagles, his coursers take to the air, pulling at the sleigh after them and leaving the Arctic wilderness far behind in the blink of an eye.
Aww.
As you soar through the sky faster than a rocket, you peer over the side, and through gaps in the clouds hurtling past below you, you catch glimpses of seas, fields, forests and towns, until suddenly you are descending again,
We're in Bristol.
and at their master's command, the reindeer alight outside your house.
All of the fucking car alarms go off on the street.
In a daze, your mind a whirl, you climb down onto the snowy ground in front of your own front door. Father Christmas gives you a smile and a wink.
Aww.
I'll be seeing you again, my friend.
No, but seriously, is that it? Is that all I get? A smile and a wink?
Well,
I saved his life, his soul. I saved Christmas.
see ya.
Do I get a tweet?
He gives a shrill whistle, the reindeer take off in a flurry of snow, and away they are once more, as if they were all as weightless as thistledown.
I guess I got a lift home.
You watch them go, as from inside the house, you hear the grandfather
Santa.
clock in the hall chime
Oh.
once. For a moment, you see the sleigh silhouetted against the glowing orb of the moon, before it vanishes from sight altogether, and the echo of a booming shout reaches your ears. Happy Christmas to all, and to all, a good night!
Oh.
The end. You return into your house,
Oh. Do I get to see the present he left me?
and you notice under the tree
Oh.
there are presents. In your stocking, there is a bulge in it as well,
Oh.
by the chimney. What do you find in there?
What's in there, Lewis?
What do you think's in there, Simon?
It's Olivia Wilde.
She's
Wearing nothing but tinsel. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
I'm just gonna wait for Nina to draw that.
Oh, wow.
God.
You are allowed to draw Olivia Wilde wearing nothing but tinsel now on
What does
Twitch.
she even look like?
Yeah,
Describe
that's
her to
pretty much
me.
nailed it. Yeah.
In
What hair does she have? Long, short?
I'm not even sure what she would have at the moment. She's got boobs. Yeah, that's right.
How big?
hang on, we've got to get the tinsel
What?
first.
Hang on.
Well, you're spoiling Christmas, Lewis. Oh my God. Oh.
Oh,
Homina.
She's still bald. What hair does she have?
like a bob.
Just
give
give
her
her
a bob.
some hair. Yeah. Long hair. Real long hair.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Perfect. Hey, stud.
Oh wow.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. What a wow! It's a
Tinsel.
Christmas miracle. Tinsel, yeah. Covering her modesty. Beautiful.
This fucking music's amazing.
There's music.
There's music.
Can you not hear it?
Only Nina can hear the music.
Oh my god, oh shit.
TJ says he's not playing.
She's gone mad. She's gone mad.
So,
Can you put some cat ears on her? Perfect. Perfect!
there's
What are you even reading?
There's so many bits to this book that we didn't follow.
We speed ran
There was
it.
like an
I can't
entire
believe it.
gingerbread cottage.
Right? Is that where I get the box of delights from?
I don't know where the fuck you get that box of delights. I wonder if it's like just in your fridge
Can
or
you
something.
go back to the start and see what would happen if I just went back to bed? Because he gave me like at least 2 opportunities to do that. Do you go back to bed, hide under the covers, and pretend like nothing happened?
Yeah. Let's
Maybe
see.
Olivia Wilde's still down there if you do that. None of this mattered.
What?
She's just there.
Where did she come from? What the fuck? Is this New Game Plus? Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay. So what happens is, if you want to go to bed,
Yeah.
you dread to think who could have invaded your home on Christmas Eve, but you don't want to hang about to find out. Taking the stairs 2 at a time, you hurry back to your bedroom, slam your door behind you, and jump into bed. You pull the bedclothes tight over your head and lie there, your overexcited heartbeat pounding in your ears. As you lie there, ears straining, waiting for the feeling of dread and your hammering pulse to subside, you hear a heavy tread on the stairs, and then the creak of a floorboard outside your door.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's all you can do not
Nina.
to let out a
Oh,
whimper
that was Jack
of
that
fear.
put that there. Right.
No.
The close air of your bedroom becomes thick with the musky stench of a stable, and you sense the tremors of something large and hunched moving about in your bedroom.
Oh Jesus.
Chains slowly clanking. Lose 1 combat point from fear. You are
Right.
rigid under the covers, paralyzed with fear.
Yep.
And then
Sounds about right.
suddenly the bedclothes are yanked back, and in the night gloom of your room, you are aware of a huge shadow looming over you.
Oh
The
fuck.
silhouette of a great clawed hand descends, and before you know what's happening, you are snatched from your bed and bundled into a large wicker basket. The lid slams shut and is fastened tight.
Is he gonna replace the me in my bed with like a weird straw doll thing?
You get abducted by Krampus, I think. And he takes you... God knows where he takes you.
Is that not actually the end? It keeps going from there.
Yeah, you get abducted.
Oh, okay. So it's just a totally different route. Maybe that's how you get the box of delights, taking like this route instead of running outside. Huh.
There is a whole bit where you meet... There's a character called Holly. You meet the chief elf at one point.
Is that Jingle?
There's a character called Sausage Swiper.
Excuse me? Steals cocks.
Looks like you're getting ready for a right royal feast, you say. Oh, you say?
Yep, that's how I talk.
Oh shit.
Oh, yes, says the sausage swiper. We won't have eaten so well since last Christmas. Here. Have this bottle of schnapps. Think of it as an early Christmas present. How bizarre. There's a whole bunch of stuff here.
What?
You can, like, make friends with trolls.
What?
There's the whole of the Snow Queen's castle we didn't look in.
All those
that
other
stuff.
towers that
You
we
could have
just...
gone to the forest instead of the... You didn't go on the ice sheet, did you? There was a whole thing there.
Yeah, the lake, the frozen lake.
There's a bunch of the end. There's a bunch of like deaths.
That
as
is what I
well,
say
avoided.
when I see a woman.
Yeah.
Woman! Woman?
A wooga. Yeah.
So there is like a poem here.
I like the song that you did earlier, by the way.
So I think if you didn't have the stuff, this is what would happen.
Right?
A piercing shriek cuts through the night. You've been spotted by one of the whirling rag-clad hags, and soon you are surrounded by wailing crow banshees and grotesquely leering imps. The creatures of the devil's coven grasp you with their hideously clawed hands and drag you before the Lord of Misrule himself, gibbering and jabbering excitedly. Krampus rises to his full impressive height and demands, "Oh, tell me, why are you here, you timorous mouse? You've followed me ever since I left your house."
Oh, fuck. It's little rhymes. I'm here to save Father Christmas!
"But why would you do that? What is he to you? An aged housebreaker whose time's overdue."
Because he brings joy to millions of children all over the world. Because he reminds adults that it's better to give than to receive. And because, most importantly of all, in this instance, it is not a case of better the devil you know. What a weird line to say.
"Better the devil you know? You don't know me. But you will soon enough. Just wait and see. I've been around since mankind lived in caves, when beasts ruled the night and fear made them slaves. Before there were saints, I was their master, causing their drums and hearts to beat faster. I was the monster out there in the wood. Krampus will get you if you've not been good. That was a threat desperate mothers would make, and you'd better be good for goodness sake. But then came the light, and then there came Christmas, and I was banished, cast into darkness. Children slept soundly, all stuck in their beds, sweet dreams, not nightmares, filling their heads, and they've become spoiled and selfish, ungrateful, their manners appalling, their attitude hateful. But I am the one who will punish the haughty, and I will decide who is nice and who's naughty when I'm in charge. Upon each Christmas Eve, sinners will tremble, for they will believe. Children will wish for the old days, and hark, people will know why they once feared the dark. Christmas is dead. I have made it my pact. From now on, Christmas Eve will be called Krampusnacht.
Well, he actually had like a supervillain monologue thing.
Did. Yeah.
But he didn't even get to say that on the canon run.
So then what happens is you
I
have
get
a
dragged to
choice.
hell.
You can, if you have any naughty or nice left, you can use one.
Right.
But if not,
And that might go wrong though.
something else happens. Yeah.
So what's the naughty or nice?
Krampus leans closer, his long pock-marked tongue writhing from his fanged mouth, as if with a life of its own. You almost retch as the devil's rancid breath comes at you in rancid gusts. I'll ask you just once. I'll not ask you twice. Have you, my child, been naughty or nice?
I've been a very good boy, Krampus.
Do not fear, child. A rich, warm voice reaches your ears. For I know where your name would appear in my book. It says you have
Jack.
a good heart and honourable intentions. Well, mostly. Apart from with Olivia Wilde, I guess. But, you know, everyone has thoughts like that from time to time. The distraction your intervention has created weakens Krampus' focus.
Oh,
And the power of the enchantment binding Father Christmas begins to wane.
right.
The big man has freed one of his hands. Putting his finger between his lips, Father Christmas gives a whistle. And you manage to tear your eyes from the devil's jaundiced
How?
gaze in time to see half a dozen reindeer galloping through the sky towards you.
Right.
Catching the tattered rag hags on the prongs of their antlers, the reindeers engage Krampus's minions in battle.
What the fuck?
You may write the word Kringle with a K on your adventure sheet.
But it's just like the end. How useful is that code word going to
I
be?
don't know. I guess there's lots of branching paths that could have taken you to this place. With the diabolical host distracted, it's time to end this. You must stop the devil and save Christmas. But how do you intend to do that? Do you have the mistletoe spear?
The what?
The mistletoe spear.
No. I haven't got the box of delights either.
No. Okay, you don't have that either.
I don't have anything.
You don't have a box of lights. Do you wish to fight Krampus with any of the following weapons? The blacksmith's axe,
Oh.
the silver sword, or the ice sword frostbite?
Yes, the ice sword.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see what his fucking stats are then.
As you battle the Christmas Devil, remember that you may add 2 bonus points when calculating your combat rating, and any successful hit will cause 1 additional point of damage. 3, 2, 8. Yeah, we could see you fight the Christmas Devil. Legit. See how you would have done. Do you have the word critical written on your adventure sheet?
What, moist critical? No, I don't.
And do you have any pennies mightier than sword left?
I do.
Do you want to consider using that?
Sure, see what happens.
Krampus, in his fury, stamps his single cloven hoof down hard. In response, the ground suddenly and dramatically splits apart and an ever-widening fissure zigzags towards you. You are struck by a gust of hot air rising from the infernal pit. Take an agility test. Okay, if you pass the test, go to 114.
Is that the cat Olivia Wilde?
Sure.
Okay, you must now fight the Krampus. Okay, 4, 5, 9.
Oh, so there is actually a fight.
Yeah, he is.
So what did the pennies mighty or whatever do?
I don't know. I don't think it did anything, actually. If you've been naughty, or if you've been nice, with Birch and with Trap, I'll still hit you twice.
Oh,
So
he has
he's-
2 attacks.
So his combat is actually the same as yours.
What the fuck?
I think yours is 12, is it, or is it 13? Hang on. Krampus. Yeah, so I think it's the same as yours. And how much life have you got? 15. Well, he's got 14. Pretty tight. Oh, but you do an extra damage.
So what was
to
that?
him.
I'll attack twice.
If Krampus wins an attack, you must roll a dice or flip a coin. If the number rolled is odd or the card is red, he deals 2 extra damage.
Right.
Um,
Well, that kind of fucks up the combat website thing.
if you manage to win 3 combat rounds or reduce him to below 8 points of endurance,
Jesus Christ.
turn to 403 immediately. So you don't actually have to kill him.
Right. It's got to bring him down to 8.
Yeah, so let's do this. So, Nina can carry on drawing you.
So
and
I
it'll be
do
a
like
while.
Oh,
one
sure, I
extra
can
No,
do
you
that
carry on.
actually.
TJ, do you want to show my screen just for a sec? Just to see how this would actually play out battle-wise. Krampus. Cram. With a K. Okay, so this is what I've plugged in. I haven't done a fight yet. So he's got 14, you've got 15. Round 1. Fight. It's a draw.
So what was the whole thing about him doing extra damage?
So I think if he wins a combat round, he flip a coin, and if it's odd,
Right.
he gives you 2 extra damage. So I think in a draw you both lose 1 actually. In this.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you won. Nice. That's 1 for you. Oh, and you do 1 extra damage when you win.
Right, but
you
he
lost
won.
that, and then we need to flip a coin. Has anyone got a Christmas coin?
A fucking what? A Christmas coin?
Let me rifle through my pockets.
Flip a Jaffa cake.
Flip a Jaffa?
Yeah, if it lands...
What are you doing?
That has to be biased.
Flip a
right?
Jaffa. Okay, I've got a Jaffa cake.
If it lands
Okay.
Jaffa side up,
Jaffa side up.
2 extra points of damage.
That's bad. Okay. What do you mean Jaffa? You mean the sponge?
Right, sponge side up is 2 extra points of damage.
Sponge is bad. Okay. Right. So I have to
2 extra points of damage.
Fuck! Fuck!
Here we go again. Ready? Fight.
It's a lot heavier
Oh, you
than
won.
a coin. Now he's down to 8.
It has to be below 8.
Shit.
So you need one more lose. So now flip the Jaffa cake.
Fuck my life. It's chocolate up. Chocolate up.
Oh, and +1 damage. Oh, you're right. You got +1 damage. I forgot about the +1 damage.
Okay. Well,
so you have
alright.
one anyway. And turn to 403. Okay. So you would have legit beaten him in the battle.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So then you have to not fall down the crevasse, right? Which hopefully you won't do, right?
Is that an agility check?
Yep. But your agility is very high, and you're not cold or anything. You've not lost any. So let's just assume you pass that.
Okay.
Well, let's just roll a set of dice, shall we, and just double check. If you roll like worst, if you roll like a double 6, okay, you rolled a 1 and 2, you're fine. You are victorious against the devil.
Okay.
181. There's a lot of bits here, sorry. You have conquered Krampus. The Christmas devil has been defeated. If you have the code word Kringle on your adventure
do.
sheet, turn to 347.
I don't think I could have not had it at this point.
Well, apparently you can not have it.
Huh.
So I don't know. Maybe you snuck up on him or something. 269.
Do you want to show the art again?
Yeah, so we can go back to art.
Ah.
Wholesome.
Okay, cool. After defeating Krampus, suddenly Father Christmas is there, standing over the defeated devil, looking like some mighty Teutonic god of old. He takes one of Krampus's chains and binds the demon with it, and then begins to chant something in what you think might be Latin. As he does so, the top of the hill splits open, and you are hit by a gust of scalding air.
Right.
You watch in awe as Santa picks up the demon,
Just yeets him.
yeeting him above his head into the pit with a shout of, "Begone, Satan!" There
Okay.
you go, and that then leads to the end.
What the fuck?
So you would have won it either way.
Okay.
Just would have
Fantastic.
gotten. It would have taken a little bit longer to get around to it.
Yeah.
I can't believe we finished one in time. We never do this.
And it's such a big one as well.
It's a long one. Honestly, like I'm surprised. Like we managed to just dodge and hit. It's cool. It was cool, but we dodged so much. I think we just got weirdly lucky.
Do you want to read out a few donos?
Yes.
Before we
Thank
head
you,
off?
of course, to the suspiciously wealthy furry who has donated over £1,000
Oh, wow.
to the Jingle Jam. Got a little message. That's a nice little message in chat. Before these streams started, I found a fighting fantasy book in a pub in Scotland, and we spent the next 3 hours doing it together with silly voices and ended up cancelling other engagements to finish at 10 out of 10. These are great for Christmas, fighting fantasy. You can get them. There's loads of them. They're good fun. The original ones still hold up really well. Thank you to Jamie, £800. Your talent may not be swimming or collecting with a K, key items. Turns out we were good at it today, though. But you're very good at bringing people joy. Love what you do. Keep up the great content. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you to the big donos from Absoli and the Professor of Ravens who have donated during this stream. Thank you to Tail Tide, who got a raise and knew right away that his first bonus would go to Jingle Jam. Thank you so much, Tail
Thank
Tide. Dr. Deadly's watching and he says this will always be a cause that I donate towards, and so is Inept Scientist. Thank you so much, Inept Scientist and Dr. Deadly.
Oh, they're big donos.
Big donos.
Thank
Zachary
you.
Baton, Fighting Fantasy is always my favourite stream. Been watching for many years. Can't wait for many more. Huge donation, Zachary. Thank you. PG has donated £200. Says, just want to say a huge congratulations for putting on an awesome Jingle Jam and raising so much money for charity. Thank you guys, for doing this. It is the last day today of Jingle Jam. We've had an amazing time. We've raised so much money. I know it's been a tough year for many people, and don't feel bad if you haven't been able to donate this time. There's absolutely no pressure, but those of you that can and have done, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Music Mister has donated, and Demosthenes. I look forward to the Fighting Fantasy stream every year. Thank you very much. It's great. We love doing this. And do you know what? I can't believe it. Mark.exe, do you have the box of delights?
No.
Hopefully, you guys will get a box of delights on Christmas. You know, if you get everything you wanted. That's what I hope for you guys. Thank you very much, Jack, for filling in and doing the art. Thank you, Nina, as well. Really fun
Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
to make it extra exciting and bring a bit of extra colour to the Fighting Fantasy. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Lewis.
I laughed a lot. I love doing this. And thank you, everyone whose donations I haven't had time to read out. We are going to get set up for the next stream, which is going to be Mystery Quest. So look forward to Tom. Hopefully Lydia's going to be in it.
Oh, Maggie.
And some other special guests.
Pyrian.
Pyrian. Love
Yep.
him. He's good. All right. Well, see you shortly, everyone. And thank you for joining us. And please, last day of Jingle Jam, get the word out there. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone you know. Post it. Share it.
You got till midnight, right?
You got till the end of the day. Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Goodbye. And love you. Goodbye.